throw them away.
Why?
Chunk them.
I'm not going to chunk them. They're of you and Mike Reno.
I don't want them.
Why?
Who was holding the camera?
You are not serious.
Who was holding the camera?
Our good friend, Benjamin Dover.
Your good friend. Chunk them.
They're of you and Mike Reno.
Good. I've seen Mike Reno before. I have plenty of pictures of me not taken by Dover.
You and Valerie with Ben?
Okay. I don't know Benjamin Dover.
Yes, you do. Stop
no, I
that.
don't.
You're not being serious.
Yes, I am.
Stop it.
You can make that huge face at me all you want.
First slam music's not even over yet. It's nice. It'll be a good week. Stop it. I talked to him over the weekend. He was...
Who? You better mean Mike Reno. Who you talked to?
Benjamin Dover.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
And?
He said he was very upset. He knew he wasn't scheduled to come on. He just came out of his mouth. He knew it was wrong.
In the past, he had always been welcome to just call up when anything was going on. Because he knows better. A friend of ours. And he took this broadcast.
Yes.
And used it for his own agenda.
He said he was
try and jump a company and a manufacturer.
Said he was sorry.
That's my privilege. You want to jump somebody? Jump it in your Dallas Morning News column, or when you do your Thursday morning appearances on Channel 8, or on your website, or on your radio. Oh, that's right.
Right.
You don't own one.
Quit it. Quit. He said he felt physically ill that night.
Did he vomit?
I'm not sure, but he said he felt ill over that situation.
Good.
And
let me know when he's suicidal.
You stop that.
I will not.
How dare you say suicidal?
You'll let me know though, right?
No, he'll be fine. He said he understood if you never want to speak to him again.
Good.
Just thought you might want the pictures he took.
I don't want them. He took them.
Of you and Mike Reno.
Let me see them.
Don't tear these up.
I'm not going to tear them up. Are they for me or not?
Yes. Those two are. The rest of them are for me.
I look fat and old. I don't want them.
You do not. That's Reno.
Oh, give me that. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
For a second, it looked like I had a sideways smile. Say the stick of the Tootsie Roll that was sticking out of my mouth. Tootsie Pop. Well, how did I do that? Looks like a schnauzer smile. You know how those dogs go at...
Yeah.
You know what if you don't know, that's a Tootsie Pop stick, isn't it? You know what it looks like?
Oh, yeah. Underbat.
Yeah. Maybe. Brumleys have a dog like that.
Do they?
Is that what it is? A schnauzer?
Yeah, it's some kind of mix.
One with a severe underbite?
Yeah.
Because I went over there, when I went over there that Sunday, I went, all right, take those out.
Those little teeth.
Yeah, take those out. Put the wax lips back on the dog, but take those out. Because the whole time the dog's going, ooh.
Little bubba teeth or whatever.
Yeah, just coming out the bottom now. Hey, where did this bat ring come from?
Oh, a guy at the gun show gave it to me to give to you.
That's cool.
You remember... The name probably won't mean anything to you. It was a guy named Lispy Lynn that used to hang around the radio station all the time.
Well, he used to be on Ron and Don?
Yeah, I believe so, and Mish and stuff like that. He showed up out there, and he ordered that offline, found it somewhere, and said he wanted you to have it.
I don't want it.
Why?
He's on the Ron and Don show. Plus, there's a chance that somewhere along the line Benjamin Dover touched it.
No, there isn't.
It's the wrong size. Doesn't look too bad. All right, I'll keep it this once. You going out to Richardson Gold anytime soon?
Yeah, I need to.
Ask them if they'll cut that down.
Okay.
Thanks. All right, I'll keep these two pictures, but I don't want anything else.
Why?
Because Dover took them.
There's one of the whole group, Larry North and your trainer, and Benjamin's in that one.
Cut him out?
I'm not going to cut him out. He's right in the middle. And he took them, and he had them developed. Send them to me to give to you.
Good.
Before this ever happened, by the way.
So he should be more guarded with his friendships.
Said he made a mistake. He's sorry. But
I'm a broadcast professional. You don't do this type of stuff to me. Excuse me.
As you hike your leg and let one go. Great. Where's the spray?
You may want to spray. You better hurry.
Brought my own spray.
The hell is that?
It's a neutralizing spray.
Room freshener, fabric odor eliminator. New lingering scent. Dandy.
Thank you.
All right. Does he have any way that he wants to apologize?
He said he...
Because it's going to have to be a big apology. Not just a, I'm sorry, I should have known better. I want something that causes some type of physical pain and distress.
Oh.
Yes.
No. He was in a motorcycle accident several years ago. He's in constant physical pain and distress.
Good. Karma sucks, don't it?
He said he was sorry. He said he made a mistake.
Well, why is it when I say I'm sorry, it doesn't cover much?
It does.
It does not.
You make a legitimate mistake, an error. Most people cut people some slack.
Did I cut him some slack when he sent me that beach towel for Christmas?
It was $100, not a beach towel, it's $100 towel.
That he sells on his website. You know damn well he got it for free. That's one.
He could have sent you nothing. What did you send him?
How many times has he been on this show?
Well, I know that.
How much money do you think he made off that website?
I know that.
And selling that book that tells you how to dodge your debts.
Stop it. That's what it says.
What's the name of the book? Back Off.
Collection agencies.
People that you owe money to.
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry, I missed something. I just know. That's not what the book's about. I've read it. You haven't.
Yes, I have.
When did you read the book?
When he sent it up here.
You really read it?
Yes. I went through the whole thing looking for a chapter that said, go ahead and pay your bills. It just told you how to get away from creditors.
No, there's a reorganization chapter. It's about
reorganization. And declaring bankruptcy?
No.
So you don't have to pay anybody.
You do pay.
Is that right?
You do pay. Well,
not
chapter 13, you do pay.
Is that reorganized that one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he mentioned that.
Yes, he does.
Well, if he can come up with some type of apology that that I deem worthy, then we'll look into it. Right now, there's nothing even close on the what do we call that?
Wheel of something.
Wheel of punishment. So far, there's nothing on there that even comes close to making it right.
He said he was sorry. Doesn't know what else he can do. And if he doesn't want to...
I want Eddie to hit him until his stomach staples come out.
No! That's just sick. Stop it.
You're not a very good friend.
I am a great friend.
I've decided Gavin...
Spittle.
What's the idiot's name?
Gavin's...
Yeah. He's my new friend. How does it make you feel when you get dumped for him?
Feel pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Didn't I forbade you to talk to Dover?
He called my cell phone, and when he dials...
You got caller ID?
When he dials, what does it come up as?
Number unavailable.
Right.
Because he's a dodger.
No, he's not. He just doesn't want people knowing his number, so people bug him on his cell phone.
Yeah.
So it comes a private number on my phone, and I answered it, and it was him. I'm going to hang up on him.
Yes. You go, I have instructions not to talk to you.
He knows all about it. People at Channel 8 have called him.
Well, they call him about
the Dallas Morning News. Everybody heard.
Oh, they have not?
Yes, they have.
From the Morning News and Channel 8? What they tell him?
Producers from Channel 8 just called him.
Have they shunned him as well?
No.
I hope this turns into a great big fat epidemic.
No.
What'd they say?
Producers just called and said, what the hell happened on the Russ Martin Show?
I believe he threatened to kick the ass of one of my clients.
He didn't.
Or sponsors.
It's not one of your sponsors.
Whatever. It could be.
And we don't even know that kid works there.
Not the point. This is not his...
He knows that. He admitted it. He wasn't expecting to call in, and it just came out, and it was too late.
My point is, he wouldn't have done that on Channel 8.
No.
Wouldn't have done it on the Morning News. Wouldn't have done it on his now defunct radio program.
Right, because that's scripted and everything else, and he was just flying.
Just decides he's going to get on, bags on somebody on my air. Luckily, I didn't have to sit through any meetings about it, because you know how crap gets twisted up here.
I do, and he does. I explained it to him.
Is he really sorry?
He was physically ill Thursday over it.
Fever?
I don't know about a fever. He says he's just sick. Your friendship means a lot to him.
Good. Maybe next time he'll think about it when he flaunts something like that.
He certainly will. He doesn't expect you to allow him back on the air, and that's okay. What?
Good. Hey, Dan, who's these pictures, who are these?
That is an optometrist who called into the show last Friday offering her services to you. And so
Did she get on the air?
No, I don't believe so. She just called in and gave her contact info. She said she didn't want to be pushy.
Are you talking about this chick right here on the left?
No, I'm sorry. It's the blonde one on the right.
How about the one on my left?
Yes, the one on your left. Yes.
Blonde chick. There's a blonde and brunette. It's the blonde. She's hot.
She's not an optometrist. Is she really?
Yes.
How do you know?
I checked it out. Same pictures on their particular website for their business.
She married?
Nope, single. Divorced, I should say. 33.
Really?
No kids.
What is that noise in there?
They've told me it's the AC vent right above the mic.
I don't even know which question to ask first.
I know.
Weren't they supposed to fix that about a year ago?
Yeah.
So we couldn't hear it on the air?
Over a year ago.
Yeah.
I believe Dan Lewis was still in there. That's how long ago it's been.
Yeah. Turn the mic on again. It's a lovely noise.
Mm-hmm.
Now this says I care of Greenville. Greenville Avenue or Greenville, Texas?
Texas.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I got to wait that extra hour for her to drive to me.
You're not going to go to her house or pick her up?
She's hot.
Yes, she is.
She lives in Rockwall, though.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, that cuts 20 minutes off the drive time. Well, there's got to be something wrong with her. Can she come up?
I'll call and see if she's available today if you want.
That would be lovely.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I forget. Why do I need an optometrist?
She had called in because of your eye twitch, and she was just giving her professional opinion of why you have that.
She's going to have to come up and look at it because I believe it's gotten worse.
Will do.
And have somebody run go pick me up a glass. I'm going to stick it in my beehole.
What?
In case she wants to give me an exam.
No.
She's just hot.
Yeah.
Things are black and white, so there may be something wrong with her. She may have something she's hiding. Nice little perky cans.
Yeah. Is there a full body in there? Full body shot?
Tight little body.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
She got a dog, so she likes pets. She looks tall. I like tall chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yummy.
So will you be letting L.A. now go back to her billionaire boyfriend if you fall in love with this one?
I will not. I love her.
I thought you loved this one.
I like this one.
Oh.
World of difference. I got to get to know her. I've got to date around and make sure that when I commit to L.A., that's exactly the road that I need to take. I certainly don't want to get married and then find out it's not going to last. When I get married,
right,
it's meant for a lifetime.
I understand. Or 6 years, whichever comes first, according to you.
So?
Okay.
How many times you been married?
Once.
How many?
Twice.
Thank you.
Shut up. What, what was I going to say? Then she ought to be able to date around, too, if you're going to date around. Let her date the billionaire.
She has. I've never told her that she can't date around.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Let me rewind the tape. You break up with him. That means don't date around.
I don't want her dating him.
Why?
There's nothing there for her.
You know that?
Yes, I do.
It could be forever happiness.
No.
You don't know that.
I love her.
Then marry her and don't mess with this eye check. This eye doctor.
I got to get my eyes examined. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Hi, Nick.
Russ?
Yes, sir.
That optometrist lady you're talking about?
Yeah.
Son, she's smoking.
You seen her in person?
Yes, sir. She's my eye doctor.
How do you know her?
I live in Greenville.
Oh, do you?
Yes, sir. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Nothing wrong with her anywhere?
I've looked all over and I couldn't find nothing as close as I could get.
And she's an honest-to-God doctor. She's not some type of...
No, she's not a helper, nothing like that. She's an honest-to-God doctor.
33 divorced, no kids?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
What do you think, boss?
I think I'll let her come up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go get my glass eye. Thanks, Nick.
Quit with the glass eye.
I'm sticking it back there.
Why?
I'm Sam.
She knows that's not where eyes go. She went to college.
Well, we'll see how good she is. What is it? What does everybody go to? Where all the phones are? Hi, John.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, she's my eye doctor too. She is hot.
Where is she?
I work at the hospital. She's right down the road next to I think a Chevron.
Are you talking about Greenville Memorial?
Yeah. She's short.
How tall is she?
She's about I'm saying about 5'6", 5'7".
Well, that's all right. That's perfect height for me.
Yeah. She is hot. She is knockout.
Why did she get divorced? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Poked his eyes out.
No.
She said she don't want any kids though.
Wonder why? She ain't a dude, is she?
She is. Whoa.
All right. Thanks, John.
Well said.
She can model.
Oh, absolutely.
Have you called her yet? Is she coming up?
Calling her right now. I had to find the number.
Okay. I'll wait. All right. You ready to go with news? Sure. Dandy. Anything else going on this weekend I need to know about?
Not really.
Gavin get back in the building?
Yes, he is.
Damn.
What do you mean, damn?
Just wonder if he got back in.
Oh. Yes.
He left his card key laying on his desk, so we ran it across a bulk eraser.
Why do you do that?
Well, fun.
It wasn't it's not fun for him.
I guess it worked.
Torture him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Okie dokie.
328, J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Yeah, it's Russ. Just by Expedia.com and by Miller Lite.
Expedia.com, making it easy to find the trip you're looking for. Expedia.com. Don't just travel. Travel right. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
And also by Condoms to Go. Eddie will be at Condoms to Go this Thursday from 10 until noon. It's, we're going to see. It doesn't say which location. That's great.
Wait, say it again.
Flo gave me the stuff for. He's going to be at Condoms to Go. Eddie, which one are you going to be at?
One on Greenville.
Greenville Avenue. Thank you.
Let me see that. I'm not happy with him to begin with.
I know.
Condoms to Go, Eddie, 10 to noon, this Thursday, the 13th. Lunch from Cafe, was it Nordstrom? Off at Greenville. All kinds of free stuff from the Live 105 street team. We have a street team.
I know.
Did we have one before? Is that a Gavin thing?
I think that's new. Calling it the street team is new.
Yep, everything but the location.
And the time was wrong. I had to change that.
All right, go ahead.
Okie, happy birthday today to the Marines. They're celebrating their 228th birthday today. Also, Monday, November the 10th, 2003, Mackenzie Phillips turns 44. Sinbad is 47. Roy Scheider is 71. And Russell Johnson, our buddy the professor, is 79.
Is that today?
Today, yeah.
79?
79 today.
I don't think that's right. He was born in 24. So it's 76, and then 3 years. It's 79.
Yeah.
I think he was that old.
Yep.
He didn't look that old when we went to lunch.
Nope.
Dan, hunt down the professor's phone number. We'll call him later for his birthday. We need to send him something.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Some flowers or something.
I don't know. It's kind of faggy sending a guy flowers, isn't it?
Oh, he's the professor, though. I don't know.
Send him some chocolates.
It's much better. Former Vice President Al Gore accused President Bush on Sunday of failing to make the country safer after September the 11th attacks and using the war against terrorism as a pretext to consolidate power.
Who said this?
This is Gore.
Gore's an idiot. I saw part of his speech on CNN Headline News today.
That's where I got it. It's cut 5, just a little bit of it.
Hey.
They have exploited public fears for partisan political gain. and postured themselves as bold defenders of our country while actually weakening, not strengthening America.
This guy's an idiot.
Yeah. You want him to sound on to say.
Why is it he's worried about that? And he wasn't worried about when he was vice president and his commander-in-chief was getting oral sex in the Oval Office instead of doing what he should have been doing, like bombing Canada.
Canada's never done anything to us.
Celine Dion.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right.
Brian Adams.
I got you.
William Shatner.
Anne Murray.
Katie Lang.
Never mind, stop. Stop the bombs.
Hold on a second. Is that her? Is that Jennifer the eye doctor? Yummies. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello.
How long before you can come out?
I'm looking at my schedule for later in the afternoon this week sometime because, you know, I'm an hour commute.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't have to work out tonight because my trainer's sick. How about if we visit tonight after the show?
After the show, I could probably do.
Yes. You have a boyfriend now?
No.
Why not?
Just don't.
How long you been divorced?
A couple years.
No long-term relationship since you've been divorced?
Nah.
No kids?
Nah.
I mean, you don't want kids?
No.
Ever?
No.
Well, I know.
I'm both eyes are twitching.
just not my thing.
Really?
Really?
What do you do? What do you do on Sundays?
Nothing.
All right, that's a bonus. Because if she said she got up early, went to church. So now, what do you do?
I'm not a nut.
What do you do in your free time when you're not? How long have you been an optometrist?
I graduated in '96.
You didn't go to the University of Houston, did you?
Did.
That's where Russ went. That's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Loved University of Houston. What a large campus.
Old Spanish Trail?
Yes. every time I was,
Did you go eat some fried chicken?
I only went to junior college. I didn't go to Houston.
Trying to help you out, buddy.
You know.
I got her bio here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Where'd you get her bio?
Somebody sent me the link.
To her.
It's on their website.
You got a website?
Yeah, but don't look at that one. It's awful.
What's wrong with it?
It's just a bad picture.
Well, hang on. Let me take you off the air and tell me what it is. Hold on. All right, you're off. You are. Hurry, tell me. Hold on. Do you know what it is, JD? She's not going to tell me.
What is that?
The website.
Oh, yeah, it's iCare of
Oh,
She just
I'm sorry. I thought. It's iCare of Greenville.
Are you listening to the same? Excuse me a second, Jennifer.
You asked me.
Are you listening to the same show?
She said, don't look at the picture. She said, don't give the website. She said, don't look at the picture. It's crummy.
What's the website?
iCareofGreenville.com.
iCareofGreenville.com. I've already seen a picture of her. Let's see. Hey, who's the tall dude?
That's my partner.
Okay. You ain't hooked up with him or nothing, are you?
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you're right. That picture doesn't look as good as the ones.
That was like early morning, and it's a bad, the hair is terrible.
Is that a wig?
5 years old.
Stop.
It looks like a wig. Is that a wig?
No, it's not, but it should be.
Oh, okay.
It's bad.
Anything I need to know? Have you had lost any body parts, or you have?
No.
I don't want to get together and realize that I've wasted my time when you got a little baby finger sticking out your blouse.
I understand. That would be horrible.
Everything normal, natural?
I think so. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I find it very, very amazing that you're not taken.
Mm-hmm.
No. Just, doing the dating thing since the divorce.
Good.
You like to get out and dance and go to clubs?
I do that with my girlfriends on the weekend just to do something, but I'm kind of sick of the poser crowd.
So you just kind of like to hang out over the weekend?
I do.
Like to nest a lot?
I do both, but yeah. Yeah, you got to get out. You can't just stay home all the time,
Excuse me a second. Stop staring at me. I get out from time to time.
I know.
Home Depot don't deliver.
Yes.
So how are we set for tonight after the show?
Like 7-ish?
Yes.
Let's see. 25. Be home by... Yeah, I think I could make that.
Well, it doesn't have to be 7. We get off the air at 7. We could, make it 8 o'clock someplace.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Okay. All right. I tell you what. I'll call you during the break, and we'll set up a location.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm. I love her.
What?
Yeah.
What happened to L.A.?
Who?
L.A.
Yeah.
Then we call L.A. let her go marry the billionaire.
Billionaire can have her.
That was easy.
Well, I got to get to know this chick first.
That's true. Wow.
If these pictures, she's right, the one on the website doesn't look as good as these others. Mm-mm. These pictures are indicative of the way she looks. And if she's really that way, something's got to be wrong with her. You're not that hot and stay single long. You don't stay off the market. Something's wrong with her. It's like that Jane Seymour chick that all of us know.
Yes.
A really hot-looking one. Big, tall, big fake cans, tight waist. Any guy would jump through flames to be with her. She can't hang on to a guy. Something's wrong with her that we don't know about. I think part of it is the fact that she's a nut.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. I don't think this girl's a nut. She's got a great job.
She lives in Rockwall, so I don't have to see her if I don't want her.
That's true.
She's a doctor, so I could probably get free steroids.
No.
Why?
No. She's an optometrist or ophthalmologist? Or did she do
optometrist?
No? Okay.
It's a doctor. They can write prescriptions.
I believe, yes, but you don't need steroids.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're working out. You look great. You don't need steroids. What, zits on your back?
What kind?
Bad ones. Big, bad, juicy ones.
Really?
Yes.
Chicks like to pop those.
No.
Some chicks do.
You're making me sick.
They do.
Quit it.
You never dated any chick. I've never met a chick that didn't like popping zits on her back.
Actually, you're right, and I don't know why.
Have you, Eddie?
Not yet.
For some reason, I don't know if it's because they know it's good and painful.
I bet that's it.
I couldn't do it to a chick.
Ooh.
Because they like to get those great big thumbnails on both sides and push until actual tissue comes out.
Yep. And I don't know why that is. You're right.
I think it's the pain aspect.
Yeah.
They heal pretty quick.
Yes. What? Heals.
The zits.
Oh. When the chicks pop them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think I meant?
I don't know what you were talking about. Digging into your flesh or something or other. Don't look at me like that. I tried to help you out with the University of Houston, didn't I?
I don't know anything about that down there. I couldn't fake it. It's all right. She and I got enough in common.
Yeah, both like pets. Both don't want to have kids. That's weird. You got to find out what that's about.
Maybe something went wrong with her insides.
That could be.
Maybe her eggs got busted.
Possibly.
Maybe her fallopian tube was upside down and it dropped them.
No. She said she didn't want them. She didn't say she couldn't have them.
Well, a lot of times when you do that. I didn't want kids anyway.
No.
It's the fact that my eggs come out.
Drop the eggs.
Ever show you my impersonation of fallopian tube?
Yeah, I'd like to see it again then. Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally lost on the radio, but very funny.
I don't care. Get a TV set.
Yeah.
All right. Did we start news yet?
We started, yeah. We're talking about Gore.
Oh, yeah.
He went on to say they have taken
I played the whole clip?
Yeah, you played the clip.
All right.
They have taken us farther down the road toward an intrusive Big Brother-style government. This is what Gore said over the weekend. Toward the dangers prophesied by George Orwell in his book 1984 than anyone ever thought was possible in the United States of America.
I can't imagine anybody that was associated with an administration, the Clinton administration, would be pointing fingers at anybody. I don't care what he does to spin this. I'm not voting. Is he running? Is he going to run?
He hasn't yet. He said no so far, but there's no telling.
I don't care how he spins it. Because you know exactly when the campaign starts for Bush, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get clips from 9/11, 9/12, and they're going to try and recreate the emotions that we went through then. He'll win by a landslide if they can go back and recreate that. It also depends on where the economy is. But right now, I think his approval rating is 52%, which is all right, but it's not great.
Not great.
Somebody did a poll that said only 40% would vote for him. Again, if the election were today. 6% undecided, and whatever the rest of that is said no.
The job market's going to have to come around, and it looks like it is, slightly.
But if they can go back and redo that and recreate that emotion that we had for the president on September 11th and the at least that following week, because a sense of pride and everything that goes along with the flag that was at its pinnacle since I was a kid. Never seen anything like that.
Rerun that footage of him with that megaphone and the firemen's going,
right, where they all hear
knock down these buildings are going to hear all of us.
Yeah. If they can do that, he's in. Yeah. Yes, Jeffrey?
Man, my wife drives me nuts with pop number sets on my back.
Way to follow the show. Go ahead.
Okay. Air Force fighter jets were scrambled today to intercept a privately owned airplane that flew too close to the White House. President Bush was away at the time on a trip to Arkansas and South Carolina. Vice President Dick Cheney and White House Chief of Staff Andrew Card were temporarily moved to a secure location as a precautionary measure. The privately owned aircraft was detected flying in a southwestern direction, coming down the Potomac River when it entered restricted airspace. The fighters were scrambled from nearby Andrews Air Force Base. They intercepted the plane and escorted it out of the area.
Jennifer graduated from University of Houston College of Optometry in 96. Currently the vice president of the Northeast Texas Optometric. Did I say that right? Optometric Society is a member of the Texas Optometric Association. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Nothing.
Something's got to be wrong with her.
Maybe she just scares guys off. She's smart. She's got a great job, and she's hot.
That hair does look like a wig.
That's a bad hair day. Where's the other pictures? Those look great.
What did I do with them? Oh, he's got them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These are much better. These look like model pictures.
Yeah, they really do. Wow. Man. Smoking hot.
What if she had cancer, all her hair fell out?
No.
And that's why she's wearing that wig.
No.
Those are the kind of wigs they used to give you when you bought the chicken fried steak at the Pleasant Grove Cafe.
They didn't really give you wigs.
Yes, they did.
They did not.
At the corner of Buckner and Lake June.
Why would they give you a wig?
If you bought the chicken fried steak.
Everybody that bought chicken fried steak got a wig.
You wanted one?
I don't. That's just strange enough to be true, but I don't know whether to believe you or not.
How can I make that up?
You make up a lot of things. All your years in prison.
Yeah,
your war record.
Been very painful.
Yes, I understand. Miss Florida, Shauna Pender, had a painful weekend, hospitalized in critical condition Saturday with extensive injuries after an 18-wheeler tipped over onto a pageant vehicle that was taking her to a charity event. She was critically injured in the accident on Friday, was removed from the Lincoln Town car with the jaws of life. 2 other women and a 5-year-old girl were also in the car, but Pender suffered the most severe injuries. Pender was crowned Miss Florida just 2 weeks ago. What? What?
Nothing.
What's the matter with you? 18-wheeler fell over on her.
Is she dead?
No. She's critical.
Nothing. There's a bad joke to go along with it.
You want to tell me?
It's not that funny.
Go ahead. Tell me anyway.
I'll turn the mics off.
No.
Now, if she was, Miss Arkansas, that would make sense.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The Iraqi doctor who operated on Jessica Lynn's, her broken knee says...
Hold on before you get into that. Yeah, Robin?
Hey, Russ. Dr. Stone's actually my eye doctor. I live here in Greenville, and I was just going to let you know that she is very beautiful, very petite, and that really is her hair.
It is?
Yes, and she's very nice. She's not a nutcase.
There's something missing here because this is it. Is this a setup? This is all too perfect. You got a chick who's in her early 30s. She's already gone by her 30-year-old nut stage because that's where a lot of chicks, if they haven't had a kid, they start to reevaluate everything. Then that's when the term biological clock starts getting thrown out a lot. So she's gotten past 30. She's 33. She's got a good job. She's hot. What am I missing here? And she doesn't like to go out all the time.
Yeah.
This sounds like a hose job. It's like you guys got together and just found this picture. That probably wouldn't have been her that called.
No, that really was her that was calling. I heard her on the radio. That really was her.
She got any weird things sticking out on her?
No, she's absolutely beautiful. I mean...
No growths, no funny fingers, no web
No, she's
fingers.
Probably about 5 foot tall, if that, and she's very petite. I wouldn't even think that she weighed 105 pounds. Very pretty, got long, straight blonde hair. Dresses real nice and classy. She's very, very beautiful.
What happened to Rick?
Doesn't have any growth that I see of anyway.
Got any big purple birthmarks anywhere on there?
Not that I can see.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker.
It is.
perfect woman has a birthmark.
Unless she's got some underneath those clothes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Robin.
Okay.
The perfect woman has a birthmark, and you're not going to...
Great big purple one?
Maybe.
Where is it?
Middle of her stomach.
Ooh. I think about that every time I filled up a belly button.
Sure it wouldn't stop you, though.
It might.
No.
Because I think about that, and I always think of Gorbachev.
Yeah.
That wouldn't do anything to you?
No, well, she's perfect in every other way.
If you're having sex with somebody and their stomach looks like Gorbachev's head?
No. Yeah, it would be bothersome, but I could do it. She was perfect in every other way. 33, great job.
Something's wrong here. I can't figure out what it is. When it happens, I'll know.
Why can't it just be perfect?
Because it can't. Perfect women don't exist. They just don't.
Well, she's not going to be perfect.
You get involved, and they seem perfect at first because they're really good at hiding it. Of all the things that women can do, they can hide their imperfections in the beginning, be it with, makeup or clothes or just mental training.
Yes.
They can cover a lot of it. They can't cover it up for long.
It comes out. She's not going to be perfect. There's going to be issues.
So far, she sounds perfect.
Because you haven't met her yet.
I love her.
Yeah, stop it with the love in her. You don't even laid eyes on her.
See the pictures?
That's how does that mean love?
I don't know.
You're going to call
I'm
LA?
telling who?
You're going to call LA?
No.
Why?
Because I still love her.
You can date around then.
I want to make sure that LA's the person. When I say I do, we're at the altar and I say I do, I want to make sure that it's the right decision.
Okay. As does she. So she should continue to date.
No.
Why? No. What? No. Why?
Because.
That makes absolutely no sense.
It doesn't make any difference if it makes any sense or not. That's the way guys want it. I want to date around. You sit around and wait while I decide. Any guy that says different is lying.
Well, that's what you want.
That's what I want, and that's the way it's going to be. Unless somebody opens their yap. So what's it going to be, Chihuahua man?
I haven't opened my yap.
All right, then.
I won't open my yap.
Hold on. Yes, Dr. Oh.
What?
Nothing. Dan, I was supposed to be off the air.
What was that about?
Nothing.
What? Dr. Fettner? What? What? What is that?
Nothing.
Well, why is Dr. Fettner calling?
Better.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. Just tell me.
This was supposed to be off the air. What?
I'm sorry, you didn't relay that to me. He just called in and said he was returning your call.
Okay. What do you want to know about? What?
Hi, Dr. Fettner.
Yes, sir.
How are things?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Perhaps I could call you during a break or off the air about this.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
What's he want to know about, Dr. Fettner?
Well, I was returning your call.
See.
On the Vaz reversal.
I gotta go.
The Vaz reversal?
What?
The Vaz reversal. A surgery.
What about it?
Well, now you're in love with the doctor. She don't want kids.
This is none of your business.
It's my business.
That is not whether I blow real or not.
That's not my business. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything.
Did you call LA over the weekend?
I didn't do anything.
Did you tell her you'd get a vasectomy reversal?
I said...
I'm going to call her.
You will not.
I'm going to.
You will not.
Why?
It'll be...
I need to thank her for those lovely pictures.
Of what?
You.
Oh.
That man costume and Cal.
All right.
Wearing nothing else.
Well, you can call her about that.
By the way, why are my pictures still on your website, but yours are gone from mine?
Yours aren't on my website.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They're in the hidden link. Somebody just emailed me an hour ago, so they were still there.
So russmartin.com/JD.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Okay. They're gone.
Thank you.
They were there an hour ago.
I don't guess they were.
Tell you what, somebody emailed me.
Maybe it was stored in the cache on your computer.
Could be.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
I just had them taken off a couple minutes ago.
God.
Do we have to break? How many news stories you do?
We did 4.
All right, that's plenty. I'm stuffed.
Okay, there's news and information from J.D. Ryan, Live 105.3.
This is Russ Martin.
What are you doing? It's not even Thanksgiving.
I don't care. Everybody else is way ahead.
I know. I see the TV commercials already starting.
I've decided we're going to be first. All the adult and contemporary stations.
They'll all switch over.
Now, when do they do that?
They used to do it the day after Thanksgiving. Now, I think it's, I don't know all of them, but they all switch over like a week before Thanksgiving now.
We should throw down cash like a football pool on which station switches to Christmas first. My guess would be that KMEO, Memories.
Yeah.
They still on the air?
I'm not sure. I think they are.
Well, if they are, that's
96.7, that one?
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll switch. KBIL, I think, will switch.
Who else does it?
I don't know.
Does Caleb do it?
I don't think Caleb does it. I don't know.
My money's on KMEO.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to be first. And then right before Christmas, we'll start playing July 4th music.
Okay.
Screw them. Hi, Gail.
Hi.
What do you got?
I've got Jeep dealers, KTXA TV, and Tylock.
And your out cue is to attend.
Brought to you by your local Dallas-Fort Worth area Jeep dealers. Win $1,000 in cash instantly from UPN 21. Just watch The King of Queens all this week at 5 p.m. Just watch, dial, and win all this week at 5 p.m. only on UPN 21. It's not LASIK, it's Intra-LASIK. Come and discover the Tylock Advantage this Tuesday evening at our free Intra-LASIK seminar at the Tylock Eye Care and Laser Center. Call 972-258-6400 to attend.
Oh, we've got a mess in the High Five construction area this afternoon. It's also brought to you by Carfax. Buying a used car, get a Carfax vehicle history report. What you discover could save you thousands. Ask your dealer for a Carfax vehicle history report or go to carfax.com. The wreck is in the High Five construction area on northbound 75 Central, just past 635. It's blocking the right lane. Traffic is backed up to Meadow Road, and that is building rapidly. On westbound 635, before 35 Simmons, you've got glass and wood in the right center lane. Traffic is slow from Webb Chapel. It's not a huge backup, but a little irritating. On northbound 35 South R.L. Thornton past 8th Street, you've got the right lane blocked by a stalled car. Your backup is Clarendon. And this is also brought to you by Allstate Insurance Company. Contact them today for your auto insurance needs. Just call 1-800-ALLSTATE to your local Allstate agent or visit allstate.com. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Gail Lightfoot on the Alternative Talk Station, Live 105.3.
Thank you, Gail. Going to be partly cloudy, 60 for the low tonight, mid-70s by tomorrow. It's 72 now, Live 105.3.
All right. What is this, Eddie? Where'd that come from?
The guy from the gun show, Matt. The guy that runs the North Texas Gun Club. He said he talked to you about it over the weekend.
Oh, is this that tequila?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said you don't even need to mix this.
Oh, that's like a sipping tequila.
I guess.
That's very expensive. I got a buddy of mine used to have some of that, and you know what tequila normally tastes like?
Right.
Totally different. You can actually drink that straight.
What does this cost?
On a box like that, probably $150, maybe more.
Really?
Yeah.
Collection 2003. It's got little drawings all over the box. Got pictures of colored people kissing.
So?
I don't want to get that drunk.
Go ahead. God.
You want to take?
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've had it.
Well, it says Jose Cuervo. I've had that before.
But this is, I believe, what I'm thinking correctly, this is like a sipping tequila when you don't have to mix with anything.
Tequila, de la familia, 100% agave barrel select. This ain't gonna make me kiss, is it?
No, it's not.
Because it's all the pictures on the outside.
Black fellas kissing, yeah. I see that.
Because that's drunk.
With.
Kind of smells buttery.
Okay, it should not smell as strong as normal tequila.
You want a glass, or you want to straight out of that?
Straight out of the bottle.
All right. You want some, Eddie? Sure.
Yeah.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Man, that is really good.
I could sip that.
Totally different.
I like this better than whiskey. Sure don't want to?
I have a bad history with tequila.
What happened with tequila?
The last time I really drank some, I had...
Is that when you ran that crowbar through that guy's chest?
No, I cut my finger halfway off and then stuck a beer bottle in somebody's face.
I'll have a little.
No.
I really like the taste of tequila, too.
Well, you don't have to drink enough to get drunk.
I'm afraid.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right, that's enough for me.
Man, that's good.
It is. Says anything in here? 1795, King Carlos of Spain granted Jose Maria Guadalupe Cuervo. I don't have time for all this. Celebration of our long tradition that spans 200 years. Family selects its best. All right, so it's this. This is their top shelf stuff.
Yes.
You want another swig before I put it up?
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I could see just sipping that. Yeah, I went out to I took the Batmobile out to the gun show yesterday. I was supposed to go Saturday, but it looked like it was going to rain. So we're taking pictures for the foundation. Put this up. Some big fat bitch comes up, obviously not a listener. And there's a great big banner that says pictures with a Batmobile to benefit the Listeners Foundation Fund, benefiting families of fallen police fire. Mm-hmm. Big fat bitch comes up, obviously doesn't listen. Do you have any printed information on the charity? No, what'd you need to know? Well, I'd just like to see some printed stuff. Well, like what? I just like to make sure that that's really where the money's going. Lady, the pictures are $5. If you're really worried about your $5, don't sweat it. She was some real estate company. I can't even think of who it was. Didn't sound like a big one. Yeah. She just stood there for a couple of minutes like it was a great big hose job, and I'm taking pictures for $5 a pop to screw cops and firemen's families out of money.
Got any proof?
That's exactly what she wanted. Because it didn't really dawn on me at first. Yes, Driscoll?
Did you want to know about that Jose Cuervo you're drinking?
I suppose. What do you know?
It is Jose's top of the line. It's what they call their family reserve. It was the tequila that...
Didn't I say all that? Mm-hmm.
Years ago, they would hold back for the family to drink. So they call it their family reserve.
Oh, I get it. That makes sense.
It's the barrel select as they go through and select what they think is the best tequila.
What does this normally cost a bottle?
If it's the standard 750 milliliter, it's about 75 to 90 right now.
Let me look. This is that's 750, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. Did you just say the N-word?
No.
What did you say?
With figures.
Oh. I thought he said it is a yellow box with numbers on it. And before I said, yeah, I had to think, I should hit the delay. Yes, it has, for some reason, it has figures. Black,
yes, figures.
Black figures all around it. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm not like JD.
So it's about $80 for a bottle?
Yeah, it's gone up. The 1.75 was $175 back about 6 years ago, and all the agaves have gone up because the 100% blue agaves have gone up because there's a shortage of blue agave.
Yeah. Well, I'm not big on spending a lot of money for alcohol. So if somebody wants to give me another bottle.
If you want a bottle of some really good Milagro, it's one that's just hit the market, and it's really good.
Tequila again?
Yeah, tequila again, and you get the reposado, and you get the añejo, and it comes in the same bottle. There's a bottle inside a bottle, and it actually has two mouths, two corks, and you pour the añejo out of one, and the reposado comes out of the other.
Oh,
it's got
cool.
kind of bubbles down through it.
I like it when people play with their whiskey, their alcohol.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. So maybe I can find you a bottle of that. I know a guy that's trying to order some for me.
Okay, Andy. Thanks, sir.
Sure.
Let's see what proof this is. Hold on. It is 80 proof. Just plenty. All right. Take this. Yes, Kevin.
Hey, buddy, I got a problem. My old lady, she said she's going to leave me because I happen to be a big guy. I'm kind of like Tasso's. I've seen this picture on his website. I guess I'm kind of as big as he is. And she says I either need to lose weight or she's going to leave my butt. I said, but, honey, whatever happened to, unconditional love? I said, I like me the way I am. I said, you should like me the way I am, too. I'm still the same guy you married.
You're absolutely right. How very superficial. You don't need anybody like that in your life. She needs to... Shut up with the face.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay.
She needs to love you for who you are. Don't be changing for somebody else. You change for yourself. Screw what society thinks about you big fat bastards.
That's what I kind of thought. It should either change for me if I was worried about it or, not at all.
What if she was fat?
Well, I'd still love her for who she was.
See? He's a very loving, giving person. You don't change for somebody just because they say you're fat. You change for yourself.
Good. I'll have to let her know that you think that way the way I do.
Yes. She married you for who you are, not what you look like. How absurd. Goodbye, Kevin.
What are you saying?
What?
Tell women all the time to lose weight and get in shape. That they'll be fat.
So?
Why is it different for him? She doesn't want to look at that blob coming out of the shower. Who wants to see that?
Obviously, Laura Lewis does.
Wow. I just jumped. Not even Dan Lewis. God.
She should really win some type of award every time he climbs on top of her. I don't even know what you give her.
No.
But just the fact that she lets that on top of her.
No,
Not only just on top of her, it's horny.
And she knows it's coming. She's seen it before.
Yeah.
She still lets it come on.
He's coming at her. Keep in mind, I love Dan Lewis.
Right.
But he's coming at her naked and ready for action. Just imagine his big naked body walking towards you, knowing by his physical attributes at the time what his intentions are.
Yeah. She probably actually looks forward to it occasionally.
I can't see how.
I do.
Because she's a little bitty woman.
Yes.
Still somebody that I would enjoy doing stuff to.
Mm-hmm. Dan's loving wife.
Whatever. But just the fact, and I bet she lets him kiss her.
Yes, they're married. I know. You almost gave him mouth to mouth once when you thought he passed out.
He was this close to dying.
I know.
I forgot. What was the reason for that?
It was just a host job on you.
Oh, okay.
He pretended to have some kind of a fit and a heart attack or whatever.
He was in the studio, the newsroom, and he just falls backwards and he's laying on the floor.
See how close you'd get to doing CPR.
I debated. I was really close. But he's laying on the floor and it's like, oh God, I don't want to do this. Because you're just looking at his face and you're going to have to open up his mouth.
Yes. I made sure I had the cell phone to call 911, so you'd be busy with that, and I'll tell me to do it. JD, get out of here. Mm-mm.
And that's what they teach you when they teach you CPR.
Right.
Be prepared to go through the worst thing that you can imagine. Because there's a good chance they're going to yak on you.
You can vomit. Yeah.
It's like when Brumley passed out. His wife is doing that. She's got blood and yak all over her shirt from doing CPR. They tell you, once you start, you be prepared to finish. I think at one point they said if you start, then you stop midway through, like if you're in public, right, your witnesses, they can get you for something.
I know in an airplane, when the flight attendant starts, they have to continue till the plane lands, but I don't know about in public.
I don't know. I'm just saying with witnesses around, if they say you start and then you stop, I think there's some legal something that they can come back after you go, hey, you started, you had to stop. So I decided if that ever happened, I'd just pass out.
You pass. Instead of helping someone live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Denise.
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
Hey,
you know, if you married a man that was 180 pounds, you don't want a 250
I knew this would happen. This is what I was fishing for.
The man's going to gain weight and stay off your wife.
But you know what? If you're going to marry this guy, love him forever. Don't love him just based on his superficial, just on what he looks like. That's not, the guy that you married is inside.
You can love him to stay off of her.
Well, she said lose weight or get lost.
Exactly.
How very superficial. You don't want to be with somebody like that anyway. You love me for me and not the package that God gave me to tote this soul around in.
You would do the same to the woman. You would leave her if she gained weight.
I would not.
You're so full of it.
I married that woman that's inside whatever body that she has.
I've listened to you long enough to know better.
Well, I'm sorry. You think I'm that shallow.
You are. There's no way you'd put up with some fat biddy. There's just no way. If she gained weight, she'd be out the door.
So?
There.
Thank you. I was hoping for a more pissed off chick.
Right.
Oh, somebody said they saw Craddock on TV over the weekend and he was fat.
What's he doing? Oh, yeah, he looked fat in that last TV commercial we saw. But what was he on TV for?
I forget.
Okay.
Somebody just sent an email, said he was on TV and he looked fat. Oh, it was Chris from VertBiz.
Oh, okay.
Said he saw him on TV over the weekend and he looked fat. I guess after a while you just give up.
Yes.
And I'm sure all the depression over his show crapping and losing markets in syndication.
Mm-hmm. Got to go home to that wife every day. Warts.
I thought they had those cut off.
I don't know.
Didn't it? Isn't that what he said? Yeah. Were they warts or moles?
Moles.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Warts are some kind of infection that you pick up. Mm-hmm. Moles is genetic. You can cut them off all you want, but God still wanted them there.
Yeah, moles on her butt, I think.
Why would he tell anybody about that?
Trying to relate to the female audience.
I don't think many chicks walk around growing moles on their asses.
Just trying to say, even though I'm not perfect.
I don't think that needed some type of declaration.
Most likely not.
I don't. Hello?
Craddock was on a show called True Spin on VH1.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
It's a TV show.
I understand that. What's the show about?
What now?
What is it about?
What?
What is it about?
I don't know. It goes through like the real meaning of some stupid songs or something. I wasn't really paying attention too closely.
All right, thanks.
I'll look it up. God.
The real, what do you say, the real meaning or what?
The true meaning?
Of songs?
I think so.
What the hell would he know about that?
No idea.
What are you looking at?
I was going to pull up VH1 and see what the hell.
I'm not really that interested.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's funny that he's getting fat. Yep. I think finally it dawned on him that he's not going to be able to do TV. No. He's not going to have, I'll tell you the other thing, is he's jealous of me and what I have.
Well, yeah.
Because he always wanted to do television.
Yes. You've done television. You're also single. You can date good-looking women.
I'm not getting fat. Mm-mm. My eyes shoot in the same direction.
Nose is straight.
Yeah. Has his nose been broken or is it just that way?
I don't know.
Didn't he have weird teeth too?
I don't really know. I've never seen his teeth. He's one of those guys that used to, when he would talk, he would get little white spittle in either corner of his mouth. And it's like, dude, wipe your mouth. I don't know why. He would start talking and it would get so dry, he would get spittle and dry right in the corner of his mouth. It's freaky.
Well, that's not very attractive.
It was nasty.
I don't think I'd enjoy that.
And you don't want to be rude, but you want to go, wipe up.
Yeah.
Wipe.
Well, you can tell somebody, dude, it's collecting on both sides. Time to tidy up.
It's that white, foamy kind, too. It was weird.
It's almost like he's rabid.
Yeah.
What a freak.
Remember that.
I don't understand why they'd have him. Well, I don't really care.
VH1, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Russ.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's your beef with Kid Craddock?
I don't like him. Turn your radio down.
All right, hold on.
All right.
Hello?
Is it down?
Yeah.
Good. I don't want you listening.
Keep it that way.
Yeah. Don't turn it back up because you're going to be tempted to call again. We need to nip this. Cut it off at the source. You can't call up and bitch if you can't hear it. Don't turn it back up. Can you imagine being stuck with a hideous wife forever?
No.
And I really hate to say this, and I feel bad about it.
Oh, my God. If you feel bad about it, don't say it.
Okay.
I got to know.
I really hate to attack somebody that's not on the air, and they're not really, it's not their fault the way they look.
Okay.
I can only imagine what his kid looks like.
Oh, stop. I've never seen, I know.
I mean, look at Craddock and look at his wife.
I know.
And put the two together.
Sad. But, Daddy's rich, so that'll smooth other some things.
I don't think so.
No.
It just depends on what she looks like. I got to see a picture now. I hate to do this because it's his kid, and it's not her fault where she came from. Right. She didn't ask me put in this position. Mm-hmm. But I have to see. I want to know what those two things made. And that doesn't mean go and get pictures of her because I don't want that. I'm just curious. Little girl, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, leave her alone. It's not her fault. She didn't ask to be where she was. In fact, I bet given the option, she'd prefer to have somebody normal.
Most likely.
We need a break? Yeah. This timer says it's only been 4 minutes. Oh, this thing broken now. Oh, I was mentioning Chris earlier. Chris from Burt Biz.
Right.
I took him out. I'll break in a second, Eddie. Took him out over the weekend. I was looking for I wanted a camcorder because you got one. Eddie's got one. We're doing more video stuff. So I went out looking for one. We go by this particular company. Mm-hmm. I won't say who.
Okay.
But the sales guy, all he could keep throwing out, and I think it's a hose. I don't think he really was this religious. Because if the guy goes, well, this is the kind that we use in my church. Well, first of all, you're going to think, this guy's not going to lie to me because he's a church guy.
Yes, nice angle.
But that was the entire angle through the whole thing. Well, we have one of these just like this in my church. And you know what? We had this other one that you were looking at, and this one, and we compared it side by side in my church. And this one over here was a much, much better picture.
Good Christian boy wouldn't cheat you.
Right. Oh, and when we opened the church, we took it and we ran it. It's got image stabilization, and we ran it across the ground just to get one of those nice opening shots, so you could see the church before all the stuff actually got in. What applications will you be using it for?
Oh no! Oh no! Tell him.
Yeah, we need a low light camera because we're going to be shooting porn for colors. Because that's when most coloreds have sex, is in the low light areas, unless there's some street lights.
Stop it.
At a certain point, he just locked, and he's just watching. He's going, how much further is this going to go? Yeah. I think Chris threw in a couple others. He goes, and we need something with a wide-angle lens because you know how the black fellas got the danglies?
Oh, God.
And I looked at him and I went, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking we want to shoot around them. No,
poor guy.
We want to make sure that we get everything up close.
Get all of it in there,
especially close-ups of the booty ports.
No,
because because they'll start puckering really hard. And, they're about to mean business.
Poor guy.
He went down to the other end of it, just past. There's a cash register right in the middle. He went just to the customer on the left-hand side of the cash register and stayed. We could have walked off with a camera, and I don't think he would have cared because he left both of them laying out with all the accessories.
They're dangly.
They're colored guys danglies. We also have a website going along with it, blacksonwhatever.com. It got irritating after
the church thing over and over and over.
Yeah, just one time he could say, you know what? As a matter of fact, we have one of these in our church and we like it. It seems to work out okay. I'm not kidding. Every third sentence involved him and the church somehow and comparisons that they were doing inside.
Good sales tactic if you think about it.
Well, that's what when we walked outside, I went, he didn't go to church. It was just something to throw out. He might, just in case anybody calls him on it. Hey, well, which church is it? And you do some streaming, because he mentioned that. And at our church, we also do streaming, so we need this camera's high resolution, so we can do that. Good, we were thinking about doing some streaming, too, but not on the web.
God.
Danglies. Hi, Dan. Daniel? Push down. All the phone sends are on. We have a couple lines on here that just don't work, right?
Yeah, I think.
Let me pick up the phone. Hey, Dan. Yes. All right. It's a Christian schmooking question.
Yeah.
All right, put that on the list. Ask engineering if they would come in and just calibrate all the phones.
Okay.
Possibly all the phone lines. That would be dandy. We'll break now.
Okay. This is Russ Martin. The 2003 Russ Martin Show police, fire, and military parade posters and DVDs are on sale now at russmartin.com.
Making me crazy.
Why?
It's already in all the stores and everywhere else. Why are you doing this?
Just to be obnoxious. It's working. That way we could say we were the first to play Christmas music.
Somebody reminded me Cameo is now the Twisters country.
Oh, well, then I would say KBIL's probably got that wrapped up.
Probably. I think Mix does it too. I'm not sure.
I don't know how anybody could sit there and run Christmas music for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Solid Christmas music.
Or 5 weeks, whatever. I'm going to put my tree up next week.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why? Why don't you wait till Thanksgiving?
Because it's so big, it takes so long to put it up and then decorate it. By the time I get it up and decorated, it's almost Christmas.
How long does it take really to put it up?
I have to haul it
by yourself?
Yeah.
That's huge.
I have to haul it downstairs, and it comes in 3 parts. Because it's 12 feet.
Is that all? It looks bigger than that.
12 feet's pretty big.
Okay. I know it's big, but just for some reason I thought it was more like...
It may be 15.
15 is what I was going to say.
So just getting it up is a pain, and then it takes forever to decorate it, especially if you're doing it by yourself.
Drunk.
Normally.
Yeah.
At least the bottom level. You don't want to be on the ladder.
No, I could.
Because if anything ever happens at a house and I fall, I'm dead. It would take at least, if it's a weekend, I'd lay dead in that house before anybody even came to look for me on Monday.
Yeah, you're right. Because
I thought about that on the treadmill. When I'm running, I could have a heart attack. Done.
Monday through Friday, it'd be about 3 o'clock. We'd all know something was wrong, but.
Well, how long before somebody actually drove to my house?
I'd say about the time 3:15 came around and you're not answering your phone, someone would be on the way.
Yeah.
But you're right. If it happened on a Friday night, we'd be 3:15 Monday.
Yeah, I'd be good and dead by Monday.
For a weekend to go by and us not hear from you is not unusual.
Did we just finish news?
Nope. More than an hour.
Oh, we got started. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's ready to do traffic. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir?
Would you please take me off the air and tell me what JD's got shoved up his tuchus in that damn picture?
Nope.
It's been about to run me nuts all frickin' weekend. I bet I've looked at it 100 times. What in the hell has he got up his rear?
What?
Don't.
Why?
Don't tell him.
Off the air, man, please. I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, boss.
Why is it I can't? I forget.
Just because that was our deal. I took yours down, you took mine down.
Well, I said I'd take it down. I didn't say I wouldn't say what you had shoved in your tuck.
You don't need...
I live in North Texas, man. I ain't going... Just tell me I'm going nuts.
That was a topic of conversation out at the gun show on Sunday.
You're kidding.
People wanted to know what was black boxed out of your butt. I don't know how you walked through your house and looked at that and went, huh.
Just drunk, and it was late at night, and I just got the hot tub.
And you decided it needed to go in your butt?
I don't know.
Come on, boss.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do not repeat what I'm about to tell you.
To anybody.
I mean, on the air.
Yes, sir.
All right?
All right.
Here it comes. Do not repeat what I just told you.
I will not. Put me back on.
You're back on now.
JD, you sick bastard.
What? Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, it is. And now you can tell why the box goes in that weird direction. Because it had to cover up one of the one of the extremities.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alec.
Thanks.
Thought I made a funny picture. Didn't think it'd be ever posted somewhere, so someone would have to black box.
Then don't let Joy take pictures of it. You started it by sending me pictures of her cans.
We had that discussion.
And nowhere in that picture did you say, don't say anything, don't tell anybody, Joy doesn't know. You just said, hey, buddy, look at this. I assumed that she was there when you sent it.
No.
I didn't know you'd do something like that behind her back.
No. I did. I drunk. Because you kept bugging me. Let me see those cans. Let me see those cans. So when I get drunk and I send you
those are good ones. Don't let her take those out. Really?
I know.
Because they're going to take them out, and then they're going to be all saggy because they got big.
They repack them. They
don't repack them.
They make them look good.
How do they make them look good?
Just yank them out and let them sag. I don't know, but I've seen people that have had them taken out.
Really? Who have you seen? Because it looked like you almost slipped and said something.
No.
I saw your face.
I've seen people have had them taken out.
Whose breast have you seen where they had them yanked out?
People.
I'm going to say on the air what was in your butt.
No, you're not.
Yes, the hell I will.
No.
Here it comes.
You do not.
Whose cans did you see?
That's a long time ago. I dated a girl who had some and had them taken out.
Who?
Just a girl.
All right, I'll turn the mics off. Click.
Doesn't matter which one. You didn't know her.
All right. It just seems like if the body's got to accommodate great big implants, you take them out, they're going to be stretchy.
I don't know. What do Valerie's look like?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You have sex with her without seeing her boobs?
I never.
How freaky.
I never banged her.
Yes.
I did not.
Why are you lying?
Why do you think that I did?
Well, you just had a rotating window of women the last week or two.
I have not.
Excuse me. Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. You don't.
Valerie, the model chick, the married chick, Katana.
I have sex with all of them.
Yes.
I did not.
Yes. Oh, the married chick just does you. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, she won't let me bang her. I tried today.
Today.
Yeah.
Every day. That's right. Okay.
She came on Monday. Normally she comes on Wednesday or Thursday, but our schedule got...
Well, yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
Does she not feel the least bit bad about that? She being married, just coming over.
She won't let me have sex with her.
But she'll do that and then go home and kiss her husband.
I suppose. She really, really wants to get down tossing the salad done.
Uh-huh.
Get it down well so she can do it to him.
Well, how thoughtful.
Yeah.
Training.
Yeah. I'm like one of those mannequins that they teach CPR on.
I see.
So if your wife's giving you the salad toss now, you're welcome. Because chances are she came by my house today.
To train.
Yeah.
So what do Valerie's look like?
I wouldn't know.
Just tell us. I just want to know medically what they look like.
I don't have a clue. I saw them one time before she had them taken out.
Yeah.
She popped them out at some appearance. Well, she used to do it in the studio all the time and mash them up against the glass.
Yeah.
They look nice. Afterwards, I wouldn't know because she's Everett's ex-girlfriend.
Yes. And?
But
that would mean anything to you. Why?
I like Everett.
Oh, so you don't like me?
What does that mean?
You said before you would bang my...
With those cans?
Yeah.
All over them.
There you go. See? So you do it to Everett, too.
No.
Why him? Why not? I mean, why not? You know what I mean?
Joy's hot.
Yeah, that was hot.
Okay. Joy still got the implants.
Yes.
I like to
get
my hands on them.
No. You've seen them.
They're good ones.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. You ready to go with news?
Yes.
Here it comes. 4:53. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. It's brought to us by Expedia.com and by Middle Light.
Expedia.com, making it easy to find the trip you're looking for. Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
And by Condoms to Go, 5315 Greenville Avenue at Lover's Lane. That's where Eddie will be this Thursday from 11 to 1 o'clock. Lunch provided by Cafe Nordstra on Greenville Avenue.
Oh, we never called Russell Johnson, did we?
Nope. Birthday time.
Let me try really quick. I didn't realize he was almost 80.
Yep, 79 today.
I mean, he still goes out and does...
Please enter your account code followed by the pound key.
What is it? 4,200? He still travels all around the country doing the autograph signing and stuff.
Hello?
Connie?
Yes.
It's Russ in Dallas. We're on the air.
Hi, sweetie. Hold on.
Well, I want to talk to you.
Do you know my daughter? He's not here, Russ.
Where is he?
He's running some errands. Today's his birthday, you know.
Oh, is it really? How very odd that I called today. Hey, we were thinking about sending him stuff. What is he like? We're going to do flowers, but that sounded a little weird.
What would he like?
Yeah.
Boy, you couldn't afford what he'd really like.
Well, what is it? What is he like?
Well, you know, to be honest, darling, maybe some good classical music, some Bach, some Beethoven.
Write some of this stuff down, Eddie. All right, Bach, Beethoven. What else?
Some Mozart.
Do you guys have a CD player?
We sure do, honey.
Right.
Listen, Russell, I'm leaving for Istanbul tomorrow morning.
How come?
To get some rose oil.
You got to go all the way there to get that stuff for your Blue Lagoon stuff?
You bet. It's the best in the world. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, it's very healing, rose oil.
Well, I gave it to my mom, so I don't know what it does.
What do you do? Rub it on something?
What is it?
Are you...
I'm talking to JD. What is the stuff that you use for your Blue Lagoon thing?
Oh, I use a very rare rose oil, but the rose oil I'm getting is even better. It's unbelievable. And I'm going to where they grow it in the fields. They have the finest in the world there.
Is Russell going with you?
No, he's staying home. He doesn't like to travel like that.
How long of a flight is it to Istanbul?
It's about 14 hours. I leave from Seattle, go straight on through to Amsterdam, and it's about 10, 12-hour flight. And then from Amsterdam to Istanbul is probably 3 to 5 hours.
I don't know how you can stand that.
I don't know either. I've never done it before, sweetheart.
And still selling the stuff on RussellJohnson.tv?
No, RussellJohnson.com. Russell-Johnson.
See, that's why I got him the TV website, so you didn't have to do all that. She still don't say it.
Well, I'll tell you, sometimes I love it, but sometimes it doesn't register, and I don't know why.
Let me see if it's up really quick. Yep, there it is.
Are you testing it?
Yeah, it's up.
It is up.
Yeah, it's up.
Okay, RussellJohnson.tv.
Okay. So what are you going to do for Russell's birthday tonight?
Well, we're really, honest to God, darling, we're going to just take it easy. I bought Russell got himself a Handycam, little Sony that is, digital and also camcorder.
What are you guys going to do with that?
Well, yes.
Connie, tonight will you...
First of all, I'm taking it to Turkey with me.
Okay. But tonight, will you be enjoying some of Russell's Johnson?
I'll be enjoying some
Martin.
Johnson. You better know it.
I think she just said she was.
I know.
Why? Does that offend someone?
Absolutely not. I like the fact that I know that that's still going on in your household.
You better know it does.
What? Did you get him the handy cam, or did he already have that?
No, we got it yesterday. We had something else, a Panasonic, but this is better.
Okay.
This is a better little darling, and I want to just document this adventure. And
how long are you going to be over there?
Russell's more concentrated on my going on this trip. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, and we've never been, apart that long.
Wow. How long have you guys been married?
We got married in 82, but we've known each other since 1955.
Oh, that's right, because you knew him before he got married the first go-round.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. We go back a long way. How are you doing? Have you got someone you love, Russell?
Yes.
You're kidding.
I love her.
He met her today.
No, not her. L.A.
Oh.
Oh, it's someone you met in L.A.?
No, that's her name, L.A.
That is very cool. What
Yes.
does that stand for?
I don't know. It's the first 2 initials in her name. I don't know. We're not that far along yet.
Oh, does she love Abby?
Yes, she does. She loves dogs.
She's okay then.
He doesn't really love her.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No. You found out that she has a billionaire boyfriend, and now you want her back. Until then, you had no interest in her whatsoever.
I've always...
Is that interesting?
Yes.
Oh, how typically male.
He didn't have any, didn't even call her on her birthday, as he's doing the professor right now.
Right.
Didn't call her on her birthday. Wouldn't send her anything.
You're so sweet to call him.
See?
And I'm sorry you missed him, Russ.
She ain't buying your story. Leave the Connie alone. We're talking about the Russell Johnson's birthday.
Point is, she
doesn't care about me.
She asked about your love life.
I just told her it was fun.
Her name is L.A.
Yes.
Is this someone you used to go with? I'm very interested in your love life because I think you are so darling.
I love this
cannot
woman.
imagine that you haven't got someone, Russell, that you care about.
She loves him very much, but he does not love her.
Yes, I do. I don't. I love her.
You don't.
You can hear it in my voice.
You don't.
I love her.
I do love her.
That's so sweet.
You love her not to be around the billionaire.
There's no reason for her to be hanging out with this billionaire guy that's going to do absolutely nothing but skew her perspective on reality.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
Yeah, he's having her a glass slipper made.
Who is
this guy? This
billionaire.
To beat, honey.
Yeah, not Russ. The billionaire's having her glass slipper made. Flies her around, takes her to dinner in helicopters.
Oh, man.
And there's no reason for her.
Hard competition, sweetie.
See, there's no reason for her to be around that.
Why?
Because she doesn't need it.
It's a Cinderella story.
All right, fine. Let it be a Cinderella story, but you know what happens at midnight.
What? That's okay.
Oh, gosh.
So, how long before the Russell gets back?
I don't know, darling. He went to pick something up, and I don't know.
Does it surprise you that he's still running around? He's 79 today, right?
He is a cool guy.
I just, because when we all met in California last year or whatever, I never thought he was anywhere close to 80. And he's still running around doing stuff, traveling.
I know. Well, he said, next year for my 80th birthday, we're going to have a bash, Connie. And someone said, and he said, that is if I'm still here. And they said, well, if you're not, we'll have an even bigger one. Isn't that bad?
Yeah. We'll fly up there for that.
Would you?
Absolutely.
That would
I'd
be
love
nice.
to. Yes.
I'd love that.
That's, yes. We'll plan on that.
I love that.
Okay. Let's see.
So,
I see it now.
we're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun.
All right. Well, we got 2 more hours on the air. We'll try and call again between now and 7.
Okay, sweetheart. And it's good to hear your voice.
It was nice to talk to you.
Okay, God bless, and give L.A. a hug for me.
I will.
And who is that little wise ass with you?
That's J.D.
Hi, J.D.
Wise ass?
I'm not a wise ass. I'm telling her the truth. She has to be her love life.
She don't like you. She called you a wise ass. And very seldom do I hear her swear, except when Russ is smacking her.
Okay.
I met Russell out in West Texas when we all went out there and had lunch with him.
Oh, did I meet JD in L.A.?
No. You haven't met JD. You haven't met Wise Ass yet.
Okay. Anyway, my darling.
You wouldn't like him.
You take care.
All right. I love you.
I love you, Russ.
All right.
Nice talking to you, JD.
Bye-bye.
Her name is Connie. She don't like you. Bye, sweetie. She don't need to know about L.A. because we were 3 seconds for her asking, oh, what does she do?
Yeah. I should have told her.
You will
skew her perspective on you a little bit.
She knows all about me. She knows I have the gruff outer exterior and this soft, chewy center.
Let's see, you're a Mars bar.
Thank you.
Great. She doesn't know you date porn stars and bang married women.
She probably assumes the worst. I know I would.
She'd be right.
But she knows deep inside I'm a good, kind, caring person.
that just doesn't want L.A. to be happy.
Yes.
Okay. I almost got drunk over the weekend and called L.A.
That would be... Why?
Just because, A, I wanted to thank her for the picture she
said.
That's okay. And B, I was going to tell her what you said Friday.
That, when you said drunk, I assumed the words.
Yeah.
That would be very bad.
I almost did. If I couldn't find the number. I said, you know what? She needs to know.
No, she doesn't need to know. Would you like for me to call Joy and spew little things towards her?
What do you know?
Things that you couldn't even come back and defend.
Haven't come up.
Doesn't make any difference. You know I could throw out just enough to make her wonder what's going on.
Nothing's going on.
She doesn't know that?
It does. She trusts me.
Okay, fine. Is that why she gives you grief when you go out without her?
She's just jealous. She wants to go out.
Aha.
She's jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been on the other end of that stick when I've been home with the kids and girlfriends have gone out.
She's insecure enough for me to do massive damage. Thank you.
I didn't.
You call L.A.
I didn't call.
You better lose that number because you're going to get drunk and do it. And why are you going to tell her what I'm really up to? What you think I'm really up to?
Because I really like her. I think she's a really sweet person. And
I like her too. I like her. I love her.
Deserves to be happy.
She's going to be happy. Not with that billionaire.
Not with you.
She doesn't need to be around an environment like that.
Why?
I explained it to you already. It's going to skew her sensibilities.
It's not.
It will.
If she gets to live like that the rest of her life, and
he's not going to be around her for the rest of her life.
How do you know this?
I know it.
How?
Because he doesn't love her like I do.
That's for sure. Her. He cares about her. You don't.
No, he's trying to. If he really cared about her, he wouldn't be.
Don't even. He wouldn't be throwing these things at her. It's just his lifestyle.
You want her to love you for you. Do you see me giving her a bunch of things?
Nothing.
No. And does she love me?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Then
not a chick that can be bought more than one night at a time.
There you go. Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
She's not impressed by stuff. She
Great.
likes him. My point is, so she's not wowed by the billionaire stuff. She really likes him as a person.
That's not the first thing that she brought up. He's making me a glass slipper. I went out on his helicopter. Why is she bringing all that other stuff up?
I told you those things.
Oh, okay.
She was upset that anybody told you.
Yeah, why didn't she want me to know?
Just because. That's not why. She said she went out with him twice before she even knew he had money. She got to like him without seeing the helicopters and the glass slippers.
No, she didn't.
She says she did.
No, she didn't. I don't care what she said. All right. Did we start news yet? Okay. Can we still do it? I'd rather not. How long have we been out of the break?
4:44. 21 minutes.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
Swear. All right. We'll come back. We'll start it again.
Okay.
All right.
This is Russ Martin.
What?
There's another one.
Yeah.
Christmas song.
I'm running this all the way to Christmas.
It's not that it's not. What was that?
I don't know what.
How? Not that it's not festive. It's just a little early.
I don't care. Everybody else is jumping ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like Thanksgiving doesn't exist. Thanksgiving's just nothing more than a hurdle on the way to Christmas.
Day to get fat.
Yeah. You know what they call Thanksgiving at Dan Lewis's house? Thursday.
This year for sure.
Yeah. Did he have the radio show last year? Yeah, he did. Almost through all the way through January.
Correct.
Right. And they took Martin Luther King Day off at Monday.
Yes.
And didn't come back. Sorry. I love him. He's a great guy. Mm-hmm. But having his own show wasn't the best of all ideas.
I still remember when y'all came in after the show one night, closed the door, and told me that. I went, all right, really? Where's the camera? Because this isn't funny. If you want some reaction, you need to let me know.
Yeah. If you want some funny audio, go back out, come back in, and we'll start, and I'll go.
Everybody around here thought this was some kind of a bit up until, I guess, about...
You mean in the entire building?
Oh, yeah.
They did not.
Yes, they did. Eddie and I would have arguments daily.
About what?
About this. But, all right, Eddie, no one else will know. If you're in on this, let me know. Just tell me. I won't tell anybody. And he'd go, no, I think it's always job on me.
Yeah. Don't play me for a sap. You're not going to get any good audio. Just tell me. I won't blow the bit.
It was funny because last month or the month before, when I was thinking about letting Dan come back, Eddie, even though it had been over a year, he goes, I knew it was a bit.
Crappy punchline.
I did have a somber Dan moment over the weekend. I don't know why. I just sat down and started thinking about when he used to be on the show.
And?
There was nothing funny about it. I just sat there for a while, and I was going through a bunch of old best ofs on my computer at home and trying to burn off a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like going, we had some good times.
Is that, let me know that there's a change of heart?
No.
No, I still can't stand him.
All right. All right. Well, you guys, as far as Dan went, I'm with the listeners on all this because you guys knew all the behind the scenes stuff of, conversations that you had or whatever.
Right.
I didn't know about any of it. All I knew was what we did on the air.
Right.
All of the listeners knew.
Sort of kept you out of it for the most part.
Well, I mean, honestly, he never really badmouthed you or anything like that. It never went that far. I think most of his was just like JD said, it's just a lack of respect for what you go through. And you see somebody just take a lackadaisical attitude towards everything, and you go, and then come up and look you in the face and go, I can do that. And I'm like going, you're without a doubt the dumbest person I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
Well, and I don't think, a little humility would have helped Dan a lot.
I think he's getting it now.
Possibly.
All right, well, don't you think over the past year, everything he's been through, would that be enough humility to come back and produce?
The day he came in, that one day, there was no humility there. In fact, the deal was, Eddie and I both said, come in, do the news, go back to the office. Got it? We both said it.
Which means he didn't recognize anything that you or Eddie said, just like he did in the past. Well, that's too bad. Wonder what he'll do.
I don't know. Maybe we did comic books before. He sold them, or has his own store or something or other.
Yeah.
So he could always do that.
Well, panhandling's against the law.
No. No, I think I'm sure he'll find something to do. I mean, he always did before. He wasn't in radio before this.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
All the more reason to comprehend at some level what it is that, A, what it took to get here for you,
right,
and B, what it is you do every day. Maybe not coming up through the ranks like both you and I did.
I think that's a big part of anything, especially, I'll tell you right now, who's got a bad case of the I don't get it.
Who?
Is Tassos.
Uh-oh. Why?
Friday night after the show.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody always checks, hey, they get stuff done, leaving, do you need anything?
Sure.
Soon as 7 o'clock came, he was gone.
Bolted. Well, he had no excuses, but he had some friends he was going to meet.
Huh. They going to give him a job?
No. No, you're right. We always check in.
Then I hear that he's bitching to somebody that he's got to sit in the office.
Really?
Yes. And it wasn't Dan O'Malley, so you're off the hook on that one, Dan. So Tassos don't come to you.
That's a verifiable source? Somebody you really trust? Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why I'm back here. I'm supposed to be answering the phones. So if he was smart, right now he'd be sitting in the office training up a bunch of stomach acid.
I bet he is. I bet he is.
Because he didn't come up through the ranks.
No. I mean, Eddie didn't come up through the radio ranks either, but he gets what it is you do and how much time and energy.
That's because Eddie is smart.
True. Well, Dan's smart. Dan Lewis was smart.
He had a 4.0.
4.0.
I just think his ego got ahead of him.
Yes.
Because I'm shocked every day I come in, my card key still works.
Why?
Because I am.
The ratings?
I don't make any difference.
Yeah, it does.
Crap happens.
Sure. Not to you, but it does happen.
So far it hasn't, and I still don't know why. It's gonna, and when it does, it's obviously gonna be a tsunami.
Why?
I just have it coming. I'm not being facetious. I'm not being an ass. I'm not being, whatever.
I just don't know what you think you have coming.
I have it coming.
What you do here, you don't act like this to people in public. You don't act like this when you go out.
That's not the point.
It is the point. People know the good things. The charitable, the dogs and the cats and the police and firemen and everything.
Doesn't make any difference. I got something coming, and it scares me because I know it's around the corner.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's just the ratings are going to fall out, and the bottom's going to fall out, and that's going to be it, or I'm going to get cancer, I'm going to have something amputated, or I'm going to die, or I'm going to get burned up.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Just all my fears. My biggest fear in life is losing a limb. It always has.
I don't understand that at all. Maybe it was. Have you ever asked Delana to take you back in a previous life?
No.
Okay. Maybe you lost a limb in a previous lifetime.
She's a nut.
She's not. Well, okay.
Something's going to happen.
I don't think so.
You wait. And when it happens, everybody's jaw around the market will drop. Oh, my God.
Well, I don't understand why you think you got
Not Dan.
Bad.
Dan don't see nothing coming.
No. Yeah. If I was him, I wouldn't hang out at the train station.
It's like, just wasn't really good with following through on little small things.
Yeah.
And as we all know, lack of attention to detail is the afterbirth of stupidity. Thank you.
Where'd you get that one? Made it up.
Sitting on that one over the weekend. All right. You ready to start news again?
Sure.
Here it comes. 524, J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. Here we go. Police issued an Amber Alert early this afternoon after a man entered his estranged wife's home in Grand Prairie and took his son by force using a stun gun. Charles Leon Wood is his name, used the stun gun against the boy's mother. He's wearing a light gray sweatshirt. The missing boy is 7-month-old Braden Thomas Wood. He was last seen wearing a blue long-sleeve jumper with a teddy bear emblem. The suspect may be driving a brown sports utility vehicle, possibly a tan Ford Explorer or Lincoln Navigator. License plate is currently unavailable. In the third quarter Sunday, did you see any of the game, Cowboys?
I cannot believe if they don't do something, if they don't go back and reevaluate the team and what they're looking at right now, yes, this is going to turn into a miserable, miserable season. They got to go in, they got to look at the players, they got to go back and decide, do they have the right people in the right spots?
Right. We won.
Oh.
Coach Bill Parcells decided the Cowboys were going to have to win the special teams and with defense, and they did. The Cowboys held Buffalo without a touchdown, and tight end Dan Campbell scored the game's only touchdown on a 2-yard pass from Quincy Carter to beat Buffalo 10-6. Full crowd, by the way. Cowboys are 7-2 now, tied with Carolina for the best record in the NFC, and lead Philadelphia, which is 5-3, which plays at Green Bay on tonight by 1.5 games. So.
But also the analysis I threw out would fit even if they won. It was because they only won by couple points.
Yeah,
field goal.
You're right.
That seems to be their saving grace this season.
That and the defense. Yeah. They're not shining, but they just keep winning.
Well, who cares? I don't even know the teams they're playing. Are they, Dan? Are the people they playing? Are they in the same position that we are? A rebuilding year?
Not all of them, no. You have Buffalo is actually a very good team. I think they started out the season a few games undefeated. So, and that's who they beat yesterday.
Well, then maybe Parcells he's got something going on, but it just seems like they're just barely pulling these things out, especially when you got to win a game. Didn't they win one game with like 6 or 7 field goals? It's like something absurd.
Yeah, and then the thing is also with yesterday's game against Buffalo is you have Dallas with the number 1 defense and Buffalo had number 3 defense. So a 10-6, outcome is actually somewhat to be expected with 2 defensive teams.
What do you say?
We got good defense, so they didn't get score a lot.
Oh, that's good. All right, nice. That ends our football conversation for the day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did you see the Jessica Lynch story last night on TV?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting burnt out on Jessica Lynch.
Yeah. I didn't realize a lot of the scenes that they shot that were supposed to be Iraq, East Dallas.
Well, nobody's going to believe that. That looks war-torn.
That's my point. They didn't have to do much.
Which parts of East Dallas?
I saw one of the Entertainment Tonight reports, and they're up on the skyline of Dallas, and they zoom back to the street that they've made where they got captured. And they threw some burned out cars and some such, but just
they didn't have to throw any burned out cars out there.
I was trying to be nice.
All right. No, I didn't know that. I haven't seen it. I haven't read any of the excerpts. I haven't read the book. I haven't done anything. I want to know what she was doing over there. Why are we sending 19-year-old chicks over to war zones?
Iraq.
Now, I know she was just a clerk, and I don't know what her actual duties were. And I don't care if it sounds chauvinistic. I don't think we should send chicks into battle. I just don't. And obviously, if she's got her own gun, there was a possibility she was going to go into battle.
Mm-hmm.
At 19, it would scare me being over there. I don't know how the hell you take a little bitty sawed-off chick and send her over there with a gun and go, good luck.
I have no idea.
There's plenty of other stuff that they can do over here. Like
what?
Console the people that weren't able to serve.
Like you. I see. The Iraqi doctor who operated on Lynch's broken knee says he examined her extensively and found no signs of rape, by the way. He says, quote, she was injured at about 7 o'clock in the morning. What kind of animal would do that to a person suffering from multiple injuries? Another doctor who's in charge of the...
Well, that's not saying it didn't happen. Just asking the question, what kind of animal would do that? There's all kind of freaks running around.
That's true. Another doctor who's in charge of the orthopedic department at the military hospital Jessica Lynch was taken to says, quote, when she was brought in there, she was fighting for her life. She was in shock because of the severity of her injuries. Her clothes were not torn, buttons had not come off, and her pants were zipped up. So why they're focusing on that one issue, I have no idea.
I think she should have backed up the government and said everything that they said happened.
Do
you even know what I'm talking about?
She should have backed up the government.
What stories?
She's come out. Didn't her book counteract some of the things that the...
Yeah. You look like you just said, yeah, and moved on with it.
No.
Why should she back up a bunch of lies? You're stupid. Yes, you are. You're stupid.
No, she's a military personnel, and when you go
she's out of the military now, isn't
well,
she?
But she
can say whatever she wants.
She was when all that happened. And isn't there don't you sign some kind of a paper saying...
I don't think you sign anything that... This wasn't a side of the argument I planned on being on, but I'll take it.
Okay.
I don't think you signed something that says you'll go back and lie for the government.
I thought you did. I thought you'd say you just keep your mouth shut.
I never signed anything.
You never went.
That's not the issue. Focus.
I'm trying.
Focus, head man.
I'm trying.
I think she should have backed him up. It was good for recruitment. Good for the country. Everybody was happy. Sounded like she went down shooting. It was rescued. Mm-hmm. Rescued a hero. That's what I would have done. The government had said that. There's no way I'd have disputed any of it.
I wasn't a hero. I was a coward. I was crying. I wet my pants.
Not only did I pee on myself, I peed on some Iraqis right before they got me. No, I'd have gone along with the story. Yep, killed them all. And when I was done, I sat down and had a junkie. Looked through my beaver hunt, rolled it up, and killed a few more.
Yes.
Hold on. Hi, Dana.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
That was shot down at Lamar and Corinth. It quit just about a month ago from their shooting.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, East Dallas.
Yeah.
In Laurel, just east of downtown.
Not too far from the brand new Gillies.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. I know where that is.
Yeah, that's where they were shooting it. I drove past it every damn day, and they kept blocking off the street if we tried to go home early.
That's just weird. They'd pick part of Dallas to shoot that.
Yeah.
All right.
Some lucky sucker.
Thank you.
Just didn't take much set dressing.
Maybe that's why they picked it.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, go ahead.
Okay, in the new edition of Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, the editors added about 10,000 new words, one of which is McJob. The definition, low-paying, dead-end work. Naturally, McDonald's not too pleased with that. McDonald's CEO says more than 1,000 people who now own McDonald's restaurants and make a fortune off them started behind the counters. What's more, McJob, which is also trademarked by McDonald's, that's their training program for people with mental and physical disabilities.
MEC stands for Mongoloid. Yes, it does.
McJob is not for Mongoloid.
It does.
The dictionary, they're telling the dictionary people that they may be in some trouble for defining McJob as
the dictionary people, they're there to give the, help me out here, definitions.
Okay.
They don't define them. It's the general consensus of the population. People are using McJob to define that. That's just a reflection of society. That's what the dictionary is.
Well, McDonald's doesn't think so.
Well, they shouldn't call it McJobs.
They don't. McJob is their training program.
For?
Mental and physical disabilities. People with mental problems.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Low-carb diets like the Atkins diet have officially swept America. It turns out that our war on carbs has claimed a surprise victim, the good old-fashioned bakery. Across the country, bakeries and bread makers report that bread sales are down, which used to climb steadily.
I miss bread. I cut it out a lot. You didn't cut out bread?
I don't miss it. I'm not a big bread person. I mean, it's like, if it's really like a fresh loaf they bring to the table right before a meal,
I used to bake that all the time. I loved that. That was the hardest thing to give up when I realized I was taking in too many carbs. I didn't do away with carbs altogether. Right. Well, I did for a while, and Larry North was the one that talked me back into it, that I needed it for the workouts. Mm-hmm. And if I didn't get enough carbs, I'd get sick.
Yes. Weak. The National Bread Leadership Council says that 40% of Americans are eating less bread than a year ago. To cater to customers who are on the Atkins diet and the South Beach diet, bread makers are now rolling out lower-carb wheat breads, and bakeries are serving sandwiches without the bread.
Isn't that a salad?
Yeah, I guess it would be. But without the bread at all, yeah, you're right. That's a chef salad.
All right, go ahead.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen going to turn 18
June 14th.
June, that's right. God, you knew that date.
It's either June 13th or June 14th. What about them?
That doesn't mean they will start having sex then.
Oh, yes, they will.
No, a friend of theirs told the Star tabloid, like Jessica Simpson, the Olsen twins have committed to saving themselves for matrimony.
No, they won't.
That's what they say.
I don't think
Well, the next story agrees with you.
What?
The kid who took a vow of chastity 6 months ago probably is going to be breaking it right about now. A study from Northern Kentucky University shows that 61% of kids who signed the abstinence pledge gave in within a year. 40% are still going strong. More than half say they've engaged, however, in oral activities, because that apparently doesn't count in some of their minds. And so really only 20% of the kids have remained that way.
Good. Good for them.
20% out of all the people that pledged. Terry Clark might be in Playboy. She said last week she'd at least consider posing in Playboy. The Nashville Tennessean asked a bunch of country artists if they thought Terry should do it.
Which one is she?
She's a tall brunette, about 6'1".
She fat?
No, she's cute. Really cute. She's hot. A bunch of folks like Tracy Bird, Tracy Lawrence, Diamond Rio, Marty Rowe, all those said no. And people like Brad Paisley said, yep, they'd be debating it for years. She should do it. We need something else to debate besides the Dixie Chicks.
I'd like to see Leanne Rimes.
Yeah.
She got a little older. She looks better.
Mm-hmm. She lost some of that baby fat.
Yeah.
She's on a really harsh diet there for a while to lose weight because videos, as you know, make you look fat anyway. Toby Keith may have been shut out of last week's CMA Awards, but there's talk of his new CD, Shock and Y'all, could sell over 500,000 in the first week of release.
Didn't you bring that copy in?
Yeah, I have it somewhere.
Oh.
There it is, Shock and Y'all. He might sell 500,000 or more of these in the first week. Should be enough to have him have the #1 album across the country in all types of music.
What's the hit off this?
Let me look real quick. Look at that thing.
There.
I love this bar cut one.
Is that it? Just one song?
So far, let me look. Yeah, so far that's the only one on here.
It's got to be more than that on it that somebody's playing.
The Taliban song, Weed with Willie, that's one I've heard.
Hang on, our spiffy CD players don't want to read the disc.
He's got one on here called American Soldier. I don't know what that's about.
There it is. What is this one? What's the first one?
I love this bar.
not for me. I hate
play it.
It's steel guitar.
I know, but it doesn't do that the whole time through.
Do you know the song?
Uh-huh. It's just about singing about, if you ever have a bar you like, just hang out in. It talks about the different people that come in and just, I love this bar. I like my girlfriend, but I love this bar.
Oh. Hang on a second. Hey, Dan, where's that hot optometrist? Where's she going to meet me?
She said she'd meet you at Three Forks.
Thanks for telling everybody.
You asked.
What time?
That was one thing I needed to ask. You want to do 8, 8:15? How long does it take you to take the dog out?
Let's make it between 8 and 8:15 so all the listeners have time to get there.
Not a problem.
Good going.
God.
What?
Nothing. Well, you asked him.
He could have said, I know, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Because originally I think she was going to come up here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to come up here.
Why?
It's not convenient for me.
Clearly. You're already starting with this chick. You haven't even met her, and you're being convenient for her. For you, I mean.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah, I should.
You should go pick her up.
No, I don't want to.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't even care anymore.
I know, that's the problem. This is not going to be a challenge for you because she's willing to meet you.
Yeah, I know it.
So you're going to walk in going, discount chick. This is a doctor. This is not a discount chick.
Well, okay.
Well, then you should go pick her up.
Why?
Because you should. It's a first date.
I'm a professional.
So?
Well?
She went to a university and got a degree.
I went to a university.
Eastville is not a university.
It is. North Texas is.
Yes, you went and you only got, 3 credits? You didn't graduate.
It was a rough course.
It was not a rough course. It was not a rough course. You didn't graduate.
That campus made me tired.
Why?
I spent most of the time sleeping in the 1 o'clock lounge or jazz, whatever they're going to call that up there.
Yeah. You didn't graduate. That's no big deal. I'm just saying.
Well, why are you bringing that up? Why do you keep bringing up that I didn't graduate from college? Does that make you feel better about you?
No. Not at all. I'm just saying you really should go out of your way with this one.
Why?
Doesn't want kids.
Okay.
Early 30s. Past the nut out cycle.
Right.
You know, she's perfect. Hot. Got a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to stop being this picky. I'm not being ugly. I'm not being ugly, but I'm saying this chick's got everything. Go pick her up.
Maybe I'll pick her up after the first date.
Okay. That's fair. She's already agreed to meet you out.
Because I want to check her for things.
What things?
Something is wrong. You're a doctor. You're making good money. Mm-hmm. You're hot. You've already been married. You passed 30, so you've already gone through your nutbag phase. Mm-hmm. You don't want kids. Something's wrong. She's got something growing on her, and I want to know what it is and where it is. Because if it shows a lot, I don't want to be with her.
So you're going to make her strip search?
At a certain point, I'm going to be looking for things.
Nothing wrong with her.
And you don't know that. What if she's got one of those great big moles on the back of her neck with a hair shooting out of it?
Doesn't. What if she doesn't get it? She'd have it taken off.
Well, then you got to tell them. And even though they have it taken off, you know it's supposed to be there. It's going to wig me out by proxy.
What was wrong with you? You can't just admit something could be perfect. Something could work out.
I'll bet you money, a large sum.
Okay.
You want some?
Sure.
Eddie, you want to do this? You paying attention?
Yeah, but no, I don't.
You're not paying attention, or you don't want a piece of it?
I don't want a piece of it because I know what you're going to say.
What?
Something's going to be wrong.
No, I'm not specifically going to damn, going out just to win a bet.
I know. I'm just saying. Things can just be right.
I would love to be excited about taking somebody out. I would love to have one of those nights where you go out and go, you know what? I can't wait to see you again.
Maybe this will be.
I haven't had one of those in years. I'd like to have that. So I'm certainly not going to queer the deal just over some stupid bet.
No, I'm not saying that.
All right, then. So I'm not going to go out of my way to look for something. But if something's sticking out and it's hairy and it's on her neck, I'm going to have to say something.
As well you should.
Thank you.
But just don't damn it until something bad happens. You just think something bad's going to happen to you. Something bad's going to happen to this relationship. Nothing can work out.
How much?
I mean, God forbid you get in a relationship.
How much?
How much that you'll find something?
That something's wrong with her.
I can go on.
Something that a lot of people would have a problem with.
Will this be something you'll perceive in the very first evening?
I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on how far I get to look.
I won't say because we're on the air, but she shouldn't.
She shouldn't what? You want me to turn the mics off?
Yeah.
All right, click.
She won't be giving you anything tonight. I doubt.
Well, you're stupid.
I doubt very seriously.
The mics are still on.
I know. You weren't going to turn them off.
We're just going out for drinks. We're not going to do anything. I just want to see if the personalities click.
I bet they do. But you have a wonderful time. Just admit things can work out.
They might. I don't know. We'll see. But my gut is there's something wrong. She's got too many things going for her, and normally if you got that many things going for you and it's too good to be true, there's something wrong with it. Otherwise, she'd be in a relationship, and she's not in one, so something's going on. And I want to know what it is.
She works in a smaller town.
That doesn't make any difference. Guys. She could drive to Dallas. She's got a car.
And she doesn't like to go do, she does like to do just what you like to do. Not go out. Not go to the bars. Not go to the clubs.
I love her. I just hope nothing's wrong with her. I don't get too attached.
You're painful sometimes.
I would love to look at somebody and go, I can't wait to plan on another evening with you.
Good. Maybe this will be it.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, I was going to tell JD's getting set up on this bed because the minute you walk in and she starts acting smarter than you, you're going to get up and leave.
No,
I'm not in control.
I like smart chicks. Dumb chicks are the ones that drive me nuts.
Yeah, but you don't like smart chicks that are smarter than you.
Well, you don't know that she's smarter than me. Just because she's an optometrist doesn't mean she's smarter than me. I make more money than her.
There's a lot of levels of smart, too.
I don't care.
Again,
I got a bigger paycheck.
I know you do.
That means I'm smarter.
Okay.
Don't it?
No.
I like smart chicks.
I know.
Smart chicks are easier to communicate with. They get things. They're more apt to get something. It's the stupid chicks that drive me bananas.
I agree. Totally with that.
If you're smart, there's a really good chance you've got better communication skills, so it's going to be easier for me to tell you, and you're going to understand why you're wrong.
Here we go. Maybe she doesn't think she's wrong.
Well, if she's smart, she'll know. Oh, God. See how that works?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. All right. How are we doing, Eddie? We need a break? How many stories do you do?
All but two.
Do the last two. We're close.
Marilyn Manson and Jane's Addiction are embarking on a co-headlining tour just after Christmas. They'll kick off the December 27th. They'll do it in Auburn Hills, Michigan. And Hoobastank and Story of the Year.
I love Hoobastank. I just like hearing the name.
Hoobastank and Story of the Year have been added to the Lincoln Park POD tour.
Sounds like a black guy saying, who farted?
That's news and information.
Say it.
No.
Say the man.
Hoobastank.
Tethered forth, we gonna tether forth the mother sucker. Tethered forth the sucker. Tethered forth, we gonna tether forth the mother sucker. Tethered forth the sucker. Tethered forth, we gonna tether forth the mother sucker. Tethered forth the sucker.
This is Russ Martin. Who's impervious to all that surrounds him. Now, a new on tour, 787-1053.
He offered to do that for me.
Just, okay.
What?
You've got our boss doing your insurance information.
So?
You've got him chasing down a fence guy for you.
So I get my fence.
Getting estimates.
Yeah.
When is it that he's going to wash your car?
Thursday.
Just wondered. He's not your secretary.
I didn't say he was.
You're the only person in the whole building that couldn't get your insurance done.
I didn't know anything about it.
Neither did I.
Well, how did you? Well, obviously you did. You got it done.
I finally got up here and just turned on the computer and walked myself through it.
I didn't know that something was and we were in flux.
Because you throw everything away.
I don't have time to read things that come through here. Normally, if it says Viacom or anything else, or Infinity or CBS, it's schlock I don't want to read, so I don't.
Okay. Well, they started sending out memos last week about...
They're sending emails out to the KYNG account, the Russ at KY. I don't use that. I've never used that. I ain't ever looked at it. I ain't even set it up. Why they're sending it, I don't know.
I've written memos on every door.
I've never seen them. I don't have... There's no memo. I'm not normal. I'm above this.
I understand. You're above reading memos. Well, then, you almost got screwed out of your insurance because you'll have the crap policy.
So what do I have now? Is it any good?
Yes. thanks to Gavin getting online and doing it for you.
All right. Well, he's doing a fine job.
Yes, he is. And getting your fence fixed and getting your estimate for that.
That's a potential company that may advertise. So I wanted to get an estimate from them on replacing the fence. And I want something nice, and I want something gaudy, and I want something to piss off the neighbors.
Why does it have to go through? Why is he having to do it?
I don't know. Just fell on his shoulders. As big and as broad as they are.
I understand.
He's doing a fine job.
Yes, he is.
He's about to close on his house.
Excellent.
Thinking about loaning him some money.
Why?
Keep him scared.
Oh, okay. I remember you loaned me some. I paid you back.
I didn't say you didn't. You're being so paranoid. Hi, Gail.
Hi.
What do you got?
Exxon, KTXA, and Advanced Laser Clinics.
Your IQ is that 54 laser.
Now at participating On the Run stores at Exxon locations, Bud and Bud Light 20-pack bottles are just $13.99 through November 15th. $13.99. Now that's a refreshing deal. Plus tax and deposit were applicable. Please drink responsibly. Win $1,000 in cash instantly from UPN 21. Just watch The King of Queens all this week at 5 p.m. Just watch, dial, and win all this week at 5 p.m. Only on UPN 21. Brought to you by Advanced Laser Clinics. For the best in laser hair removal and skin rejuvenation procedures, call Advanced Laser Clinics, 866-54-LASER. 3 Dallas locations, 866-54-LASER.
In Dallas, on northbound 75 Central, a long, slow situation. You've got traffic stop and go from Knox Henderson all the way up to 635, but the wreck that started it has been cleared. It was just past LBJ. On northbound I-45 overhead before Live Oak, there's a crash. In Garland, on eastbound George Bush Turnpike past Garland Avenue, the left lane's blocked, about a half-mile backup now. In Grapevine, on westbound 635 at Bass Pro Drive, there's a stalled car, and that's blocking the right-hand lane. Stuck in traffic? Well, it's your moment of choice. Which will work better, Tylenol or Advil? For faster, stronger, better relief of tough headaches, advanced Advil Liquid Gels. I'm Gail Lightfoot on the Alternative Talk Station, 105.3.
Thank you, Gail. All right, here we go. We're going to be at 60 for the low tonight and warming up tomorrow almost to 80. 78, they say, for the high. It is 70 now at Live 105.3.
Hooba Stank.
That's the name of the band. Stop.
Hooba?
Yeah.
Drank my 40. You know damn well that's where the name of the band came from.
Probably.
Hooba Stank.
I know. I know. Yes.
Hooba there.
No. Isn't that only preceded by...
Yeah. And the sounds of little pattering feet running off into the night. Giggling. Where's that tequila? I want some more of that.
Right there in the box.
I still don't understand why it comes in a wooden box with little drawings of black people kissing.
That I don't know. I don't know why that specifically. It comes into the box is... because it's something really special. It's a reserve.
Well, it looks like it's hand-painted, though.
Yeah, it's handmade. The boxes are handmade.
And right there on the very front, it's Jose Cuervo. He's got a black guy on a bicycle. And you know it ain't his.
Stop.
What?
What's the matter with you? Quit that.
I want somebody to protest.
Oh, is that what we're going for? Okay. Yeah, anybody else had said that? If Craddock had gone here and said, there's a black fella on a bike, you know what it is. They'd be lined up.
Why is it I get away with that? It's not right. It's not fair. This place should be packed full of black people or some type of ethnic group every single day holding signs. I got to pick somebody that's not so lazy.
That's not it. It's just everybody gets it. You pick on Hispanics and white trash.
So you're saying what I'm doing is I'm actually bringing to the forefront how stupid people can be and how racist they are by laughing at them.
Yes.
That ain't it. You want to swig of that?
No more of that.
Sure.
It's very good, but no more.
All right.
I prefer vodkas.
All right. That is good.
I never called the professor back for his birthday.
We've got to do that.
You want me to send... Did you say you did or did not want my sister who runs a wine store up in Virginia to try to send the professor a bottle of wine?
Does he want wine?
That's what O'Malley... You were trying to find out something that he liked. O'Malley spoke to his wife.
Oh, what kind of wine does he like?
He likes a red wine, specifically a Burgundy or a Merlot.
Okay.
Okay. I thought Merlot was white.
No.
What's white?
It's red.
Is infidel? Does that come white?
Well, it does.
All right.
It's really more of a pink, more of a Chevrolet.
I don't really care.
Merlot's very easy. That's easy. I can call them. They have a wine store up in Virginia, and they can ship it. I believe they can ship it anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a good bottle cost?
I'll have to ask him. It's probably going to be a French wine, and I'm thinking probably in the $40 range. Would that too much? 50?
Dan, call back and see if he likes Mogan David.
No.
He's Jewish, ain't he?
No. It's not Mogan. We're not going to say Mogan David.
No, we could spend more than that on a bottle of wine for him.
Okay. I mean, I'll ask my brother-in-law. But we need to do it. I need to do it tonight because they're leaving town tomorrow.
Okay. Where are they going?
They are going to Palm Springs he's a doctor. He has some kind of a convention thing going out there. She's going with him.
Your sister?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one you had sex with?
No. Would you stop saying that? That never happened.
Which sister was it?
I didn't have sex with any of my sisters.
Well, where'd the story come from?
It was a...
Aha.
It was not a sister.
Okay. Who was it?
The daughter of somebody my father was dating.
All right. Potential sister.
No. Well, I guess. At the time.
Step. How very convenient.
Yes, it was, actually.
All right. All right, so we can send him that. And what else? He liked classical music? All right.
CD.
I'll run by Best Buy or something tonight. I'll get a bunch of classical stuff. We'll box that up. You can have your sister send a nice bottle of wine.
Okay. Very nice.
Nothing over $100.
Is that what you're saying? You don't want it to go over 100?
How much over 100?
I don't know. I really don't know what's a really expensive bottle of wine.
Well, if it goes over $100, have her leave the price tag on it.
Well, no.
Yes.
It's a gift.
Yes.
He'll know what it costs.
He will not.
Why do you care what it costs?
I want him to know.
Why?
Because. So he didn't think we just ran down to, Centennial and got the things in those beer tubs.
He'll know. No. He'll know. He likes red wines. He'll know what it costs.
I want this price tag to stay on it. Have them run their thumbnail across it so it looked like they were going to take it off and they forgot.
So why is it when I told you what your birthday cake cost, I was being rude? But you want to know what everything else costs?
Because you threw it in my face.
Well.
I see you don't like your $43 birthday cake. How about, don't you like your cake? What did price have to do with it?
Well, you asked what everything else costs. You asked what
I didn't ask about the cake.
You asked about the chair we bought you.
I want to know about the chair so I know how much money to spend on you for your birthday.
I told you nothing. Nope. I don't want a party. This is not a trick.
I'm sure it is.
No, it's really not. Anybody just donation to your foundation would be fine. There's nothing I need, and I hate that I have to go run around trying to find something.
Good. So do I.
Okay, good.
Try the professor again. Did we do traffic?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Of course, I don't know. You may already have a bunch
Please enter your account code.
I've had it with you.
You may already have a bunch of what? Classical?
Yeah. We'll send him stuff he's already got.
Send him the receipts. He can take it back.
Yeah.
Hello?
Russell?
Yeah.
Russ Martin in Dallas?
Well, hey, Russell, how are you?
I'm lovely. We're on the air.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah. Wanted to call and wish you a lovely happy birthday.
Well, how kind of you. Thank you, Russ.
Yes. Where were you earlier? What were you doing?
Well, I was out to the bank and the post office and the store and that kind of thing, just doing some normal errands. Nothing fancy.
And I hear you got a new handy cam.
Oh, yeah, we got that new digital thing. Connie's going to take that on with her to Istanbul.
And she's going to be gone for... Why? We were talking about this off the air. I know she's going over there to get some something for her hips.
Right. She's going to get some rose oil.
Rose oil. All right.
For her perfume, for her scent that she develops.
Right, that you have on your website. Well, why is it she has to go over there and get it? Why can't it be shipped over here?
Well, it can be, but she wants to go there and meet some of the people who are involved in this. They produce some of the best rose oil in the world, and she wants to do that. And so she's combining that with a little bit of a vacation.
And she's going to be gone 2 weeks without you.
2 weeks, yeah.
And what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to call 3 or 4 of my girlfriends, and, we'll...
Good. I told you he was still working it on the side.
I'm just going to take it easy. My daughter is over in Seattle. We'll get together and have some thing. We got all kinds of friends who are going to have me over for dinner, so I'm going to be fine.
All right. What do you guys have planned specifically for tonight?
Well, nothing really. We're going to go out, but I don't really feel like going out today. We're going to have dinner at home. I got Connie a New York steak, and I got myself a little slumgullion.
You got a what?
Slumgullion. That's what the hobos used to make when they were standing around the fire in the train yard, cooking up possum or anything else they could get a hold of, and throw in a couple of potatoes and that kind of thing.
Oh, like a stew?
Yeah,
okay.
That kind of thing. I like that.
You hear from anybody else today? I don't know. How close do you stay with Bob Denver? Does he ever call on your birthday?
No, but I talk to Bob all the time, really, and Don too.
You ever get anything in the mail from Bob?
Oh, occasionally. But I talk to him occasionally too. We just saw him and Don both in Las Vegas when the slot machine was introduced to the gaming industry in September.
It is still amazing to me that you're still running around, because when we had dinner in Hollywood last year, I thought you were in your late 60s, early 70s. I didn't know you were pushing it up to 80.
Yeah, well, listen, I told a friend of ours, a dear friend of ours, I said, next year I'm still around, we're going to have one big bash. And she said, well, listen, if you're not around, we'll have an even bigger one.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to fly up for that, by the way.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Well, how nice.
Yeah, you only have one 80th birthday. Mm-hmm. And
well,
she's right. How much longer?
Bring a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a total loss.
Yeah. No, we could do that. Come up for
from you, Russell.
A couple of days. You mentioned Marianne a couple of seconds ago. I was watching the DVD of the Surviving Gilligan's Island that was on last year.
Uh-huh.
Who was the chick that played Marianne in the recreation stuff?
You got me.
She was a little. Did you ever see it, Jenny?
No.
She's a little honey.
Was she?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's very sweetie, very sweet. But I don't know who that was. I was only there for a couple of days, and I'm not familiar with those actors. They're of another generation.
Were you cool with the guy that they picked to play you?
Oh yeah, he was fine. He was fine. I thought he was. I thought he was pretty good.
Well, the guy that they got to play Alan Hale looked just like him. Yeah, the mannerisms and I can't think of the guy that played Gilligan, but it was really good casting all the way around.
It was. I thought they did a damn good job. And when I said the guy was pretty good, I was kidding. You know what I mean? These guys all did their best they could, and they were damn good. And they spend a lot of time interviewing and people to cast for those parts. It's not. That's never a haphazard job.
Yeah.
That makes it, or it doesn't make it, either one of the two.
I still think you guys let Tina Louise off. You guys were too gracious about it. Just the fact that, she wasn't happy with the way Gilligan's Island played out. She thought it was going to be about her, even though it was called Gilligan's Island. And then after the series goes off, she didn't want anything to do with anybody. You guys could have climbed all over her.
Well, it's time, everything changes. She was at the CBS, that show that was on last Sunday night, CBS 75th anniversary.
Did you go to that?
No, I was invited to it, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to fly back there. But Dawn and Tina both were there, because Tina lives in New York, and Dawn flew back there. And when I talked to Dawn, she said she had an absolutely wonderful time, and Tina was wonderful, and they enjoyed each other, and everything was first class from CBS. The flight back and the hotels and the food, everything was really great. And we watched it and enjoyed it much.
Well, maybe after a while you just realized, you know what, I had, screwed up priorities, and just finally said, what the hell?
Well, yeah,
because that's what anybody's going to know Tina Louise. They're going to know her as being Ginger. Right. And you can fight it, and you can push it, and you can bitch all you want. It's yours. Take it as a compliment and shut up.
Yeah. Well, there it is, and that's the way I feel about it.
No, you don't let her off the hook. You they pissed it off at her until you're dead.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Let it go.
No, she was ugly about it. You never, ever let anything go.
Yeah.
That's what life's all about.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Ask the professor.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about. You hang on to grudges and you milk them.
Yeah, you hang on to grudges and you get sick.
See?
Nah.
See?
You don't know. Listen to him. How did you go from being a first lieutenant in the in the service to jump to acting?
Well, I had the GI Bill, rights coming after the Second World War. We all had that, all the veterans. So I thought, what the hell, I'm going to give it a chance. I had been acting in high school, and I thought I'm going to really give it a shot and see what happens. So I went to school and went to drama school and in Hollywood, a place called the Actors Laboratory, which was one of the best, if not the best school that existed at the time.
Right.
And studied hard, and, it took me a couple of years. Started working in the theater, doing plays for nothing, and then finally got a job in a play for $25 a week and thought I was rich.
Well, what came first for you, TV or movies?
TV came first, live television. The old days of live television, when they pointed a finger at you, you went on and you did from the beginning to the end.
Right.
Then film television. Tape didn't come in for years. Then film television, and then movies, and then tape.
And you started out in westerns, didn't you?
Well, yeah. My first, the live television shows were dramas, and then the first movies I was in was a movie called For Men Only. It was produced and directed by a guy named Paul Henry, who was a great actor.
Yes.
He was the husband of Ingrid Bergman and Casablanca, a wonderful Viennese man, and gave a lot of young actors breaks when he was producing and directing independent films. A real benefactor and a man who was instrumental in my career. Anyway, so that was about hazing in college fraternities, and then I got a contract at Universal Studios, and I did a lot of westerns, and I did 3 of those with Audie Murphy, because he was on the contract there too, and Audie was the most decorated soldier out of World War II.
Right. So you got a contract with, would you say Universal?
Universal, yeah.
And what were they paying you a week?
I was getting $300 a week, and then I got, that was for the first year. The second year I got $400.
For a movie contract?
Yeah. And I was, and man, you could live on that because my rent was like $50 a month.
I suppose.
In those days. And, so that was good money. And I was delighted. And I was there for 2.5 years, and then they kicked me out. And then I went into film television, had a Western series back in 1959 and 60 called Black Saddle when all the Westerns were on the air. Of course, I was doing things like Gunsmoke and all those shows.
Yeah.
And Twilight Zones.
Oh, that's right. I remember the Twilight Zone. You were, I think didn't you play a professor or a scientist in that?
I did 2 of them. One of them I did. I played a scientist in one of them. The other one I played a guy who goes back in time and tries to prevent Lincoln from being assassinated. Interesting stories.
I'm trying to think of how that one played out, because I remember the Lincoln thing, because they also did one, Twilight Zone did one down the road about Kennedy. Some guy goes back in time and tries to decide if he's going to stop the Kennedy assassination.
I see. Yeah.
How did yours play out?
Well, mine, I was not able to do that, of course. It was like a dream. It was a long time ago when we did that, Russell.
I understand.
1960.
Okay. So do you look at stuff and do you get any memories out of it, or you just kind of look at it like an audience does?
No, I look at a lot of stuff and remember it, and then other things I look at that I can't remember making, believe it or not.
Oh, I've got plenty of photos like that.
Yeah. Russ and I did the TV show.
I'm talking about being drunk.
Oh, those.
I look at some of these things and I think, my God, was I in that? Oh, I don't remember that. But anyway, there you go.
All right.
But I did a lot of work through the years. I was a very fortunate guy to have worked all those years and made a living doing what I wanted to do and was able to support my family. So I'm grateful for that, because that's a tough thing to do in show business these days. Any day.
Let me see.
It's like you in radio.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for ratings, and everybody's looking for this, or that, and the other.
Yeah,
but anyway, you do very well, don't you?
We've been very fortunate.
Yeah, you're good. Well, you're good.
Thank you. We got a break? We just came out of a break.
Okay.
Oh, hold on a second. How long ago? 56. About 20 minutes ago? Yeah. All right. All right, Russell, we got to go, but it was
it was awfully kind of you, Russell, to call. I really appreciate it. Connie and I send our love to you.
And Connie said later on this evening, you guys will be. She said it was going to be a romantic evening.
Well, that's entirely possible.
You go in there and you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. It's good to know that at almost 80, you're still having...
Yes, relations.
Well, hey, listen, when I stop, throw 6 feet of earth over me.
Maybe we won't wait.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Russell.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. It's Russell Johnson from Gilligan's Island. His website is russelljohnson.tv. I like him.
He's a great guy. Incredible career. When you just think of just the professor, but he's so
well, not
more.
everybody knows anything else that he did, and because that's all we ever see. And I don't know how he watches old Gilligan's Island knowing that he didn't get an effing dime from that. Not a penny, not nothing. I think the first season of Gilligan's Island just came out on DVD. He ain't getting none of that.
God, that's frustrating.
It's got to be a pisser to watch TV Land and see them play it and then go into a break and play all these commercials knowing that none of that's coming to you.
They're making cash.
Yeah. And you would think somewhere down the road, somebody would feel guilty about it. Go, look, there's only 6 or 7 of them. There's not many. Half of them aren't alive.
Right.
Give them something.
They're not. They're not gonna. That's like that stupid movie I did, you never think it's gonna do anything, you sign the papers and it's still being played somewhere. That Seduction of Innocence I did in 1995.
Is that soft porn?
It wasn't really soft porn.
Was there naked women in it?
Yes, there was.
That's soft porn.
It was a movie. It was a movie about topless place. Of course, there's going to be nudity.
Okay. Was it naked women rubbing on top of each other?
Yeah.
Kissing?
Yeah.
That's soft porn. You did a soft porn.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It was a drama. It's not listed under soft porn.
Well, you could call it whatever you want, but if there's chicks running around bumping clams, that's soft porn.
It's not all that was happening.
Well, that's not all. You got to build a storyline around it so you don't come off as a porn star.
Not a porn star. But anyway.
How come you didn't do any nude scenes?
There was one actually written into it, and we had it taken out.
Why?
T.J. Myers.
You of all people that want to run around naked and show your ass?
Didn't want it on film.
Why? You let Joy take pictures of it?
Kids, that's different. That wasn't supposed to be seen anywhere. This is a film I know is going to be shown potentially, and it ended up on, what is it? Cinemax.
Yeah. Yeah. Home of soft porn.
It's not. It was fun. Fun experience. This one you never expected to go anywhere, so I never said, well, and by the way, if you sell the rights, give me some cash. It's gone. It gets played all the time. I don't get it done. It's like,
Do you have a copy of it?
Oh, yeah.
I've never watched it start to finish.
It's not a bad little film for what they made it for.
No, I think it was shot very well.
It was.
The acting was
bad.
No, it wasn't.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
That's okay. What can I say? I mean, all in my acting.
Why don't you bring it up? We'll watch it one day.
When are we going to have time to watch it?
I don't know.
Sit around, get drunk, and watch it, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Well, like the old hot TV stuff. And if it aired again, we wouldn't make any cash off of it.
No. And that's why I'll never see daylight again. And I don't want anybody seeing it. I look bad enough now. I don't want anybody seeing what I looked like 14, 15 years ago.
What's wrong with that?
I looked like a bigger goob.
No, you didn't.
At least I've eliminated some of the stuff.
I have all those tapes, by the way.
Bring them to me. We'll stick them in my attic.
Okay.
Stop bitching about it. Just bring them to me.
They're about to get ruined, is my point. They're in my
Bring them to me, and I'll put them in my attic.
I'll have to drive them over because you don't have a truck big enough.
Bring them to me.
I will. Next weekend.
And that way I can control what happens to them from here on out.
What am I thinking? No. I'm keeping them then. Because you'll throw them away.
Probably.
Well, it's a big part of our history that's just going to be chunked.
Big deal.
Just because you don't...
150 episodes gone. Who's going to miss it? Anybody ask? Thank you.
People ask all the time, actually.
Bring them to me. Bring them to me.
I'm afraid what you'll do to them.
I'll store them.
Never mind.
I got it handled.
I'll bring them on TV.
No, the hell you won't.
One of the TV people that I talked to asked if we'd be interested in doing a marathon weekend sometime. Put them on.
Of all the old episodes?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
I forbade it.
Why do you forbade it?
I don't want anybody to see it.
They're very
bad.
No, they're not. The show was not bad. We got good ratings on that show. It was not bad.
I know.
Well, what do you say is bad? Because you look goofier. You're a young little mullet.
Thank you.
So what?
Nobody needs to see that.
Everybody understands.
Bring them to me. Bring them to me. I don't care what anybody understands, what year it was. Bring them to me.
I will keep them. I could technically put them on television without your permission.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
And how do you think that would play out?
What are you going to do?
I don't know. What would I do?
Ooh, never mind.
Bob?
I'll bring them to you.
Thank you.
Martin Show.
The 2003 Russ Martin Show police, fire, and military parade posters and DVDs are on sale now at russmartin.com.
I walked by Gavin's office, and Mickey from the Liz Wealth Show has his head in there. Oh, really? We're having a big spread. No. I just scribbled. You should come over. Really? We'd like to hang out. We just want to hang out. No radio talk. Just us. Big spread. Come on, Gavin.
No radio talk. Sounds like Dan Lewis. Just hang out. No radio talk. God.
Mickey, it's not going to do any good. And Siebert said he's doing it to him, too.
No.
Hey, how come you don't take us out to dinner?
Oh, because he sees him taking you out to dinner?
Right. Yeah, I guess it's only fair.
What?
You get a last name.
No. Somebody needs to put a blindfold and a cigarette in one of their boxes. So, what are these for? I just hang on to them.
Hang on to it. That's for after dinner.
That would be me.
I hate to throw out the obvious line, but firing squad kind of fits.
Stop. We love Louis Wild and the Mickey. They're nice folks.
It's just funny the way Mickey is.
I know.
And following Dave Siebert around the building. Hey, you take me to dinner? Of course, he's got to do it, within that 6-inch range.
Right.
You always take Russ to dinner? Take us to dinner. Huh?
I know. He gets so close, I get out of focus with him. He's too close.
And you think you, of all people, he'd stay back so you get the whole image.
All right. Let's pick on one person at a time.
All right. My mistake. Have you noticed, by the way, it's obviously past Labor Day because his beanie cap now is black.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It's toboggan, whatever you call it.
Yeah, all summer it was white.
Yeah, after Labor Day is when you go to the black.
I didn't know.
What are we playing, Eddie?
What did I tell you?
How are they?
Some of them are pretty good.
All right, let me have. All right. We need to try and get out of here at 7 so I can go meet that optometrist, that eye chick.
Okay.
I want to look forward to it, but I know something's going to be...
Quit being such a doomsday person.
That's not doomsday.
It is. Something's wrong.
It's called being a realist.
Something's wrong. Maybe something's not wrong. Actually, did you get the email we got?
No. What is it? She canceled?
No.
What?
Russ, you're so caught up in what possibly could be wrong with this woman, I think it would be obvious to you by now. She actually said she would meet you in public. That is what's wrong with her. Bless her heart. She's either really naive or just dying to be talked about on the radio. Either way, there's what's wrong with her. Have fun dissecting this woman and collecting the money from JD. Now. Off the air, I'm certainly not this person, like I said.
What?
A little bit of it is, but mostly
If they got some kind of weird physical affectation, that's enough to throw me off.
I know.
Because I don't care how great they are. If they got some big, bulbous, glaring mole or thing
like a
hanging someplace, that's all I'm gonna see. I won't even see the person around it.
I know you won't. You concentrate.
You could ask me, hey, who'd you go out with, mole? Wasn't even with a chick. I went out with a mole.
It stared at me.
Yeah. I talked to a mole for 45 minutes, had drinks. Forget everything else around it.
I know.
Who'd you take out last night, baby arm?
Just give her a chance. She sounds so perfect.
Whatever the problem is all I'm going to see. I don't care anything else. I won't hear. I won't see the rest of the body. All I'm going to see is whatever the thing is.
It's not going to be a thing. Someone would have warned you if there was a visible thing.
Well, first of all, different people have different standards. Anybody can think somebody's hot. Look at Gavin.
What? What was that for?
I'm just slinging.
Oh, okay. You certainly are.
Yeah. Who'd you go out with last night, floaty guy?
You will, too. It's like you can get 100 emails saying you're great and one that says you suck, and that's the one you're going to concentrate on. Sleep under your pillow.
Yeah. I don't know what that has to do with this, but that's
I'm
true.
just saying, you always find the one little flaw, and you just
milk it, squeeze it. It's like having a sore on your thumb. You just like to squeeze it for the pain. And that's what's going to happen tonight.
What?
After I take out birthmark.
Do not dissect this poor woman. She's a professional.
I'll bet at this point she doesn't show up. Hey, you want to do a couple of bets? A, something's wrong with her. B, she don't show up. Then we can do one of those parlays.
Well, I'll do the parlay. I bet I get both right. She does show up and there's nothing wrong with her.
All right.
And you actually like her.
Okay, so you want to bet on all three?
Yeah.
All right. Nothing wrong with her.
Right.
She shows up and I like her. That's all three.
Okay, I'll do 20 each.
Okay. And what do you get if you get all three? There's something else?
No, that's just, the parlay is just like a third bet.
Okay, so you don't have to come up with a third one.
Okay.
I like her and she shows up.
Okay. And then the parlay is both.
Got it. All right. I'll cover that. Okay. Want some, Eddie?
Yes.
What would you like?
She'll show up, but you'll find something wrong with her.
And you want to parlay those?
Absolutely.
Okay, how much? 5 and 5?
I'll go 10 and 10.
Okay. Don't you have to bet on the parlay too?
Oh, yeah, you do.
So it'll be $30.
Yeah.
All right. O'Malley, you want in on this? No? None of it? Why?
There's just too much that could go different to where I would not win any money. And I can't afford not to have it at the moment.
Are there problems at home?
No, other than the fact I just don't make a whole lot of money.
I thought you just got a raise. Did he get a raise? Did we get him a raise?
Yes.
You got a raise, didn't you?
That hasn't come through yet.
Oh. Is it not even? Well, it's got to be approved, doesn't it? I mean, that's not even a gray area.
Mm-mm.
Right? He gets it.
Yeah. Just hadn't started yet.
You don't sound too excited.
I'm extremely excited.
You don't sound it.
Well, I just found out I have another student loan to pay for.
For who?
UTA.
Did you go there?
For about a year and a half, 2 years.
Well, you should know that then. Don't make it like colleges are coming out of the woodwork. Oh, by the way, never went to Dallas Baptist. Make no difference. Give us $800. What do you owe them?
Just found out. I think it's around $2,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you steal it? That's what I'd do.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would if I owed $2,000.
No, you wouldn't.
Sure I would.
You have it. Why did we take a break?
I left something in the office one day and it vanished and I accused Dan of stealing it. He didn't have anything to do with it. But now that's the running joke. Hey, where's this money I laid down on the counter? Where's O'Malley? Well, why do you ask? Well, that's probably where it is.
Jeez.
He didn't take it, but that's not the point.
No.
That's why Eddie's laughing.
Yes.
Because Eddie knows we've been pounding him off the air for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Right. Turn around and the pencil's missing.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd O'Malley go? Where's my pen?
Oh, like I could write without that pencil, O'Malley. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we would have got that Stone Cold Steve Austin book I was supposed to be reading ahead of time if it had $100 in it. That one didn't make any sense, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Is that Gail Lightfoot? Gail? Is she going to be religious here? All right, line up people for, what are we playing?
What did I tell you?
Yeah, what did I tell you? We'll need 3, please. Hi, Gail.
Hi, Russ.
Yes?
Yes, I'm going to be religious.
All right, go right ahead.
Can't you just accept the fact that God's got a plan for everybody, and maybe this is his plan for you?
Now, what is my plan?
That you would meet a wonderful, professional, beautiful, perfect woman for you.
I still think
and it happens this way.
There's something that's just not right with this. Perfect chicks don't come out of nowhere, and this chick came out of nowhere.
Well, maybe the thing that's just not right is your attitude.
My attitude, it's very realistic. I'm not living...
No, it's very pessimistic.
No, it's very realistic because most oftentimes it plays out exactly the way I'm saying. That's life. That's reality.
don't have any faith. You need to have some faith.
I have plenty of faith, just not in women. I'll go tonight. I'll be open-minded when I go tonight. We'll see what happens. How about that?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, Gail. She wasn't talking to you.
I can say goodbye to her.
Stop listening.
Stop listening.
Yeah. Eavesdropping. It's not a party line.
Understand.
Rude ass. All right. It's been the freakiest show today.
Been fun.
All right. We set to go. Do we have stuff to give away?
Yes.
Hold on, Dan. I don't understand that. What massage therapist?
Massage therapist JD was telling me about the deep tissue massage.
Okay, what about him?
Did I know somebody was coming?
I thought you did.
Did you leave me a note?
No, it was something I've been working on throughout the day.
Oh. Male or female?
Female.
Is she pretty?
I have not seen her yet, but according to Tassos, yes.
Dan, why do you do this?
Why don't you go have a look at her?
Will do.
Okay.
She can do you for free. I swear I'll pay her to stay and do me. My shoulders are killing me.
That'll be fine. If you want her, you're more than welcome to her.
No, I mean, she will do you for free.
I want to know what one felt like just for a couple of seconds, because if it's going to hurt, I don't want any part of it.
She can do it as soft or as, I don't know this.
Well, a deep tissue can't be soft.
Well, I mean, a massage. But you're right, deep tissue is you're not going to like it, I can tell you right now. Because it hurts while it's happening, but after it's done, it really, really feels good.
She's hot, maybe.
Okay.
She's not, it's not going to happen. And no way a guy's going to do it.
Why?
Because I don't want some guy rubbing on me.
My massage therapist is a guy. Don't say it.
I don't have to say it. Everybody's already thinking it.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
There's no reason to say it if people are thinking it. And you are.
Not either.
Yes, you are.
I have a girlfriend. Thank you. I'm not. Just be he's stronger and he's
everybody has their own cover.
He's very good.
Good
cover.
I'm not going to have some guy rubbing on me. They use oil?
Yeah, of course.
No.
He doesn't touch your parts.
I don't know what he's going to do.
Well, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
He's not going to suddenly...
The fact that some guy got into a business where he wants to rub other guys for cash, I don't like that.
Excuse me. He's a very Christian family man.
Okay, well, that's what he says. Sometimes that's a covering as well.
Could you just take somebody at face value for once?
I don't have to.
Well,
I know that a lot of people always resort to subterfuge, to covering crap up.
I see.
What's the word? Subterfuge. Yeah, subterfuge. I was so close.
I've been going to him for years. He's great.
He ain't never reached down and grabbed it?
No.
Why not?
Because he's not that way. He's just very good at what he does. He's a reflex. He's not just a massage therapist. He's a reflexologist.
I don't like the whole idea.
Well,
is there something you want to tell me?
She's cute.
Do I want to let her in here?
It's up to you.
Let her in.
We'll save it for the end of the show.
Okay.
That way, if it sucks, we'll push it over to the Liz Welch show.
Not a problem.
Okay. It's about time to light that cigarette anyway.
Stop it.
All right, here we go.
Now it's time to play everybody's favorite game. And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right, let's get our contestants on. Hi, Riley.
Hi, Russ.
What do you do for a living?
Public accountant.
All right. And what about you, Greg?
I'm unemployed.
Okay. How long you been out of work? Greg.
Yes, sir.
How long you been out of work?
Since June.
What did you do?
I work for an internet service provider.
Okay. Everything's probably weeding out of that whole industry, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is.
All right. And Gerald?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an automotive technician.
All right. What are they playing for, John?
They'll be playing for 1 month of Larry North Fitness at any of his gyms, a Dr. Pepper t-shirt, 12 months of bronze level web hosting from VertViz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and the Russ Martin Show, and, love this, 1 pair of 5th row tickets to the WWE Survivor Series November the 16th at the American Airlines Center.
All right. Why don't you throw in one of Larry's books? I'm sick of looking at them.
Okay. And a Larry book.
Oh, that one.
Living Lean.
All right. You guys know how to play?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your name is your buzzer, so if you know the answer, say your name. Here we go. Is the finisher already marked? All right. Who on the show Sexual Deviance knows no bounds?
Gerald.
Go ahead, Gerald.
JD.
JD is wrong. Who on the show Sexual Deviance knows no bounds? If you'll screw Everett's ex-girlfriend, Valerie, nothing is sacred. Riley?
Right.
Russ is right. You guys can dismiss the Valerie thing.
Why?
I haven't screwed her.
Didn't you say you did, though?
No. I said we fooled around.
Okay.
Thank you. Who do we know that wants his job back so badly?
Gerald. Dan Lewis.
Dan Lewis is right, because winter is here and he knows the ice cream truck will be parked for many months. Who do we know that gets a bump in his weekly allowance if Mama has the big O? Gerald, go ahead. Trey is right.
Yeah.
Who on the show lost to Captain... Don't, Eddie.
Can you finish that one?
Who on the show lost to Captain Morgan lookalike contest? Gerald?
Dan Lewis.
Nope. I wanted to have that one. Go to the next one. Who do we know that takes a hot bath to relax and then sits in the living room counting carpet threads because he has no job? Gerald, go ahead.
JD.
No. Riley, go ahead. Dan Lewis is right. Who on the show needs new windows in his house? So he's dating Valerie. Gerald?
Russ.
So he can eventually get them for free when she breaks them all out. Who on the show never hopes to lose his hair because with his head size, he'll look like an aborted fetus? Riley, go ahead. JD is right. Who do we know that knows when he's been really good if Mama lets him in the back door? Riley, go ahead. Trey is right. Who on the show hates sleeping on his back because getting his teats back out from under his arms is almost impossible?
Correct.
Riley, go ahead. Dassos is right. Who on the show makes his girlfriend dress like Dan Lewis for role-playing sex games?
Riley.
Go ahead, Gerald.
JD.
Like bus station bathroom attendant getting an extra quarter. Damn. Let's see. Who on the show is glad that deer season has started so he can invite all the people who piss him off on a hunting trip because accidents do happen? Riley?
Eddie.
Eddie is right. Who on the show can't ride in a convertible because his teats keep blowing out of the window? Riley, go ahead. This is right. Who do we know that is learning Spanish so he can talk to the other day labor workers standing on street corners? Riley, go ahead. Dan Lewis is right. Eddie, this one's cold. Who on the show felt so bad after Brumley's memorial that he found solace in Valerie's poon? Gerald, go ahead. Gerald?
Russ.
Yes. Who on the show hopes to never lose his hair because...
Riley.
That's in there twice. That's all right. Here we go. Last one. Wow. All right. You guys let me finish this before you say your name. It's going to blow the delivery. Who do we know that wants to impregnate his mom so when they have a retarded kid, he'll be the smart one?
Gerald.
Gerald, go ahead.
Trey.
Go ahead, John. Greg had 0. Gerald had 7. Riley had 8.
What is
Riley's got 1 month guest pass to any Larry Fitness and the Living Lean book by Larry. A Dr. Pepper t-shirt, 12 months of bronze level web hosting from BirdBiz.com, and a pair of 5th row tickets to WWE Survivor Series November 16th, American Airlines Center from Ticketmaster.
This is Russ Martin.
You really want the massage from the deep tissue chick?
I'd really love one, yeah. Is she still here?
She's still here, Dan? Is that a yes? Yeah, bring her in really quick.
I really don't have time to get it tonight. Plus, I don't have shorts and the T-shirt, which is normally what I wear.
You don't need all that. Just have a rub on you.
The shoulders, yeah. She could just do the shoulders for a second. That would be a blessing. So I just had an alignment last week, and it's already gone.
Alignment with who?
An alignment. That's what my reflexologist does. He starts.
Is this reflexology? Is this like holistic medicine?
No,
to where it's just weird.
No, it's not weird. He just digs on your feet, and because there's points in your body that align with your feet.
Doesn't it give you the poots?
No, not at all. It cleanses your body of toxins. He digs. Hello.
Hi, sweetie.
Digs with hot oil on your feet. Does that for like 20 minutes. Then aligns your hips and does.
So you got a guy rubbing on you with oil.
Yes,
that's wrong.
And then he turns you over and does the elbow and the deep tissue massage that aligns your ribs.
He rubs his elbow into you?
Yeah, puts the elbow down.
Oh,
digs.
No, and you do that?
Oh, absolutely. It feels so good. It's amazing. You do it once, I promise you'll love it.
Anybody talking to you yet? I don't like her already.
I talked to my guy about you. I said, I can't believe anybody gets to be your age and never has had a massage. Well, you had one.
Yeah, but I knew the chick.
Right.
And it was okay when I rolled over.
Yes, I know it was. You don't do that with a regular massage therapist.
Yes, you do.
No,
you know that happens, though. Doesn't that happen?
In those places that get shut down.
See? You don't punch them, do you?
Dude, some dude do that to me, I'd knock it. Yeah. No, I'd go get my manager and we'd end that real quick.
You mean if they just roll over and they got a little...
It was an accident.
Yeah.
If it was an accident, no, I'd just take a blanket and cover it over them and that'd be that.
You rub them naked?
Some people choose to wear their underwear, some people don't. It's totally
I ain't
weird.
laying there naked. Plus, if a guy's doing it and if I pop some action, how bad does that look?
You're not going to pop action.
Sometimes you forget.
You're not going to pop action.
Request a female.
Yeah, you can do that.
Come over here and show me really quick because it's after 7. We got to go. Sure. But let me feel what this deep tissue massage. Where are you going to grab?
Start with your traps up here.
Yeah.
And let me know if you need more or less pressure at any time.
How do I feel? Do I feel tense?
You're pretty tight. Do you tend to carry all your tension right up through here?
Ouch. Go ahead.
But just keep in mind when you're laying face down on a table, you've got that support against your chest.
Right.
And so it's not like...
It's really hard to do standing up, yeah.
Yeah. But a deep tissue doesn't necessarily have to be deep, like deep where it hurts.
Yeah.
It's just more of a focused massage where you're, if you've got a specific area that needs to be worked, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, he hits my spots right here.
We're talking about me right now. Do you mind?
Excuse me. I'm just telling you what...
I'm focused. What's your name?
Taylor.
Where are you from?
Dallas.
No, I mean the company.
Oh, Elizabeth Arden.
Oh.
Door Salon and Spa. It's right there across from North Park.
Hang on, let me see this. Make sure this is real. Let anybody come in here and rub on me. Elizabeth Arden, Red Door.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like that for your birthday? Just a day? Oh, yeah.
Told you.
Well, she's doing the neck, but she's doing it light. You normally do it.
But a deep tissue does, like I said, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to dig your elbow into somebody.
That's more like Rolf. That's more Rolfing.
Not everybody likes it. And not everybody needs it.
And what's the benefit out of this deep tissue crap? I mean, where they
actually get to work specific muscle groups. Like if you have specific troubles with your shoulders or your neck, just gets real tight and tense, we can work on that,
See, I don't have any specific areas. I don't even know why I need a massage.
You don't have to get a deep tissue.
See, I don't need no deep tissue.
Do you carry your stress in your shoulders?
I don't know where I carry it.
Probably where you carry it, yeah.
All of my stress is immediately to my left with a great big head on top of it.
I'm all your stress. I'm all your stress.
Most of it.
I am?
Stop screaming at me. She's rubbing.
All he has to do is come in and try it, and he can tell you what he thinks after.
Yeah, I don't want to be naked.
You don't have to be. Wear boxers, wear shorts, wear a bathing suit. It does not matter. You're covered at all times.
Why don't you want to be naked? You're naked everywhere else.
I don't want to lay and have some stranger rub on me and be naked.
You're covered at all times.
I feel vulnerable. What if something happens? I got to get up and run off.
Wear your shorts.
Wear your shorts.
I kind of like this.
Told you. You'll get addicted.
Better lay face down on a table.
Yeah,
I like it like that.
You'll get
kind of nice.
It's
kind of nice while I'm just standing here on the air getting rubbed. A little bit lower.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
What?
Whatever I can see in your eyes, don't.
They might do that.
Don't.
They might.
They don't.
Sometimes I get tense.
They're licensed.
I got a lot of tension in right in my poot.
Those are the ones you read in the back of the Observer.
No, I don't want none of that. All right. You really don't want her to do anything? Well, she's got nice hands.
Yeah, I would just work on the shoulders real quick. Not a whole body massage. I'll come in for that.
All right. Because it's after 6 and 7 we got to go.
Okay, after 6.
All right, she can do that while we're doing this.
Oh, yeah.
He has a guy rub on him.
So.
You know what? Some people like that because guys can tend to use more pressure.
See this bump right there? Oh.
That's his head.
That's not. Oh, God. That hurts.
He likes it when you punch him.
Stop it.
He does. Right in the back of the head.
No.
And they go all over his back.
Thank you. Thank you, Taylor. I'm going to have to read.
Let's see.
That feels great. Thank you, Google.
Now, that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was when you guys had me worried where somebody's sticking their elbow right down in your tissue. I don't want that. Why would I want somebody to split the tissue in my muscle?
It's not splitting the tissue.
Isn't that what it's doing?
Pressure.
Isn't it digging right into the muscle and pulling the tissues apart?
Well, you're working the muscle that's deeper, the muscle that's underneath your superficial muscle.
Right, but so you're having to actually spread some of the tissue to get down in there. Spread some of the muscle. The muscle.
You don't actually spread it. You can't spread it because it's all connected.
Oh.
But you're holding pressure on it to the point where the muscle it pulsates and ticks until it finally just releases all the tension. And all it is just, little pockets in the muscle where your body stores toxins.
Oh.
And you're just releasing those back into the bloodstream and purifying your body, basically.
Maybe if I went in stages, like normal, and then a little deeper and then deeper, instead of just starting all at once.
But your therapist, if you have a good therapist, should know.
I don't have
what you say.
I don't have a therapist.
I'm a therapist, and I'm great. So.
I don't have anybody right now. I have all this tension stored up in my pooter.
Come on in.
It's not your pooter.
Yes, I did.
They don't rub the pooter.
What place is that? You do over at Bukkake.
Right. Exactly. They do at Bukkake Tan.
All right. Ready to go?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, for more information about the Russ Martin Show, email us individually and go to russmartin.com to get answers to any questions you may ever have about the show, including audio. You can go to russmartin.info. Instant email during the show is at studio@russmartin.com. Other show sites are JohnDavidRyan.com, EddieBoyd.com, DanandTassos.com, and GailLightfoot.com. For information on Craig Ludwig's charity ride, go to the Luddy, that's with a Y.com. Also, the Elizabeth Arden Red Door Salon and Spa. I don't see a website here, but they're on West Northwest Highway. And limousine service provided by Ultimate Limousines. Contact George at LimoGeorge.com. And everything else is at the Live1053.com.
All right, I forget to bet. You said I'm cool with her, and she shows up, and you're going to parlay that into 3.
Right.
All right, you're laying down 20 on each
20
one.
on each, so it's $60.
All right, Eddie, what is yours?
She'll show up, but you'll find something wrong with her.
Did you give me the background check?
Yes, I did.
Let me see it.
What are you doing a background check on her for?
You just go out with anybody.
You already can piss this chick off.
I am not.
You do a background check on a doctor?
I don't know that she's really a doctor. I don't know this chick from anybody.
She's on the website and her.
Wow, she's got a website.
No.
Well, she must be real.
Well, we've also had people call in saying they're her doctor.
DanLewisShow.com. We got a show?
Bad.
Thank you.
My bad.
Any criminal?
I couldn't find any. I got somebody else looking a little deeper.
Let's see. 5'5", 125 pounds, blue eyes, blonde hair. Race white, gender female. Got a birthday coming up next month.
Perfect.
Perhaps.
Why?
It's kind of quick. Means I got to buy her something if we keep dating.
Yes.
It's not even a month away.
So?
That's too soon for gifts.
No, it's not.
Yeah. All right, so everything else is clear?
So far, yes.
Okay. Dandy.
Amazing.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.